started a new stream on the 11th.
Oh, you agree? Nobody?
We're turning around from
Scar buddy! Excuse me, blood rights! Oh, yeah, let's stop!
Is that what you just said?
No.
She made the same mistake I made?
No, you made that mistake.
I know that. Is that what my parents just did?
No, that's what we just did.
Well, I'm confused then.
Look at the cows over here on my side. It sounds like y'all just say stuff just to say stuff. Like, meals, like, there's just so many. And then you're like, they're so fluffy.
They sound like the girls from Despicable Me. What I say.
Is it 12?
We should back, yes. Sure.
Okay.
How's the picture? Clear?
Makes it a little clear. A little warmer here.
What did they say?
Kenny got Taco Bell.
Stop!
I knew it. What? They stopped and got Taco Bell from Kenny, but I was like, before this trip is over, we will get Taco Bell. But I meant this whole trip.
Okay. Ow,
I'm sorry, get up on that real Mexican food. Who's that one?
I don't know.
Rain Davis? It's
Rain
Rain! Hi, Rain! Oh, we love y'all. We miss y'all so much. We miss our Davis family so much. We just barely missed y'all when we were there last. How are you, Rain? Girls, Rain is on the stream.
Hi, Rain! Get to sleep.
I don't know if you can hear them,
She
but they
said
say
I miss
hi.
y'all.
Miss you too. You dummy!
How are y'all doing, Rain? How was your holiday? We saw some of the video. You guys look like y'all are having fun every day out there, which I think is amazing. We can't wait to get out there to see y'all. What are y'all doing for the new year? I wonder if they're gonna, because our clients travel tomorrow. It was great and had a good time. Oh, that's awesome, Rain. Tell the whole family how much we love and miss all of you guys.
Tell your dad I enjoyed watching his Mr. T. It was the night before Christmas.
Always, yeah.
Wow.
It was.
I think I'd rather watch him than The Room, Mr. T. I'm not kidding. That's how good he is.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like when his son corrects him. He's like, I think it's twas.
Kills it. Put a mustache on you and you do the Cantinflas first. Have a safe trip. Thank you, Rain. Thank you so much. We're heading to Las Vegas to spend my brother's 21st birthday over there. And this is going to be our first time doing New Year's Eve in Las Vegas as a family. The girls are going to do some zip lining and they're going to get on the New York roller coaster. We're going to Hell's Kitchen for dinner on the 1st, so we're excited. This is a very exciting trip. We'll to the Grand Canyon. We're going on the high roller, and that's what we've got planned. Oh, and some of us are doing the human bodies exhibit. It's with cadavers.
Unless it's like every day I am a human body exhibit.
These are dead bodies. So
Like a live body.
Oh, Rain, you made me feel so happy. It's so good to see you. I miss you. We will be back at Disney soon because Justin asks literally every day. Also, he hates Las Vegas. Oh, so nice. Sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
We
there.
hope it's going to be a lot of fun, Rain. We really hope so. If the temperature is not super cold, we will have fun. If it's super cold, Juan and I just shut down like droids without batteries.
I'm pretty easy. I can stay in a hotel and have fun and be happy.
Which is exactly what he does in San Antonio.
Except at Disney World.
Exactly.
Unless I'm in a Disney park resort, then I can stay in the
Then you
room
don't
and
want
do
to be there.
nothing.
Yeah. But the girls and I will be out and about.
They're gonna have me ride that big old Ferris wheel. 30 minutes to Ferris wheel. What if I need to use the bathroom?
I think they have restrooms there. It's like a full service. Yeah.
In the Ferris wheel, there's a
Yeah,
bathroom?
it's like, well, there's a bar.
There's a bar?
Full service. Yeah. It's like a really cool thing.
Okay, I take it back. Give my homeless ticket back. My ticket for
How
homeless
dare
person.
you? You want me to give his ticket away? I did give away your Hell's Kitchen ticket.
That's fine.
Okay, this is starting to look like Vegas a little bit.
Idiot sandwich.
All right, Rain, you and the Davis family, you guys all need to go to Texas and visit us and go see the Alamo. The Keenan family's coming, the Bowen family, we're going to go look for the basement. Get the Blakeys over there, the Emporiums. I call John and John.
Emporiums.
We'll get everybody from Florida to come to Texas. We'll rent the resort. Actually, when coming to Texas, if you're going to see the Alamo, it's just better to stay downtown.
Yeah.
Yes, love. How about a circle candy?
Huh?
I agree. Maybe I'll go with that then. Yay! Come on, Rain. You're welcome with us. I don't have Jolly Ranchers. That would be awesome, Rain. You'd have so much fun in Texas. This is what you can have. This is what I have. Do you want it? Yes or no? Okay. Smarties candy.
City.
I'll get
Bullhead
it.
City. California State Line.
Yeah, Rain, you would love the River Center, I think, and the River Walk. Everybody likes that. The Tower of the Americas is a good treat if you're in town.
It spins you around up there.
Yeah, you get to see San Antonio from, it's kind of like the High Roller, but instead of a Ferris wheel, it's just you elevator all the way up and then it spins in a circle around. Although we don't like to do it too often because downtown is, for people who live in San Antonio, downtown is not something that we, at least Juan and I, our family often frequent. But when people are in town, that's when we get into town and go do the tourist stuff with you guys.
I try not to though. I try to stay home. Maybe prepare a barbecue or something.
Yeah, sometimes that's better. We'll leave one at home cooking on the grill. We'll have a good brisket meat for us when we all get back.
Beans don't burn in the kitchen.
Your beans do.
Oh man.
Yes. We're almost there. I think we're only an hour and a half away. So hopefully not too much left to go because, well, it's
We're
not as
not
cold as
really-
it was. It's actually, well, it's like 48 degrees and I just don't want to hit any ice patches on the ground.
It's gonna drop.
I should have stopped by the snow. I saw snow, rain, and I didn't stop, and I wanted to so bad, but the turnaround and all of that, didn't want to do that. I've seen more trains this trip than ever before. What did Rain say? I can't eat it.
Oh, well, I'm going to go eat. It's nice. Darn it. My fingers are so big. It was nice speaking to y'all.
You too,
Again,
Rain. We love you.
love.
Rain's gonna go
XO.
eat, girl. Say bye to Rain.
Bye, Rain.
Bye, Rain. We'll see you soon. We love you. Say hi to the fam for us. Send all our love. And eat some good food for us.
Why is there a number 5 on there?
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
There's a number 5 on the
Just
mountain.
the 5 chilling over there.
It's like,
I'm sure there's a reason that
On
there's
mountain
an
number
S
5.
there. What was that about turning around? Oh, my mom was going to Phoenix, I guess. She was going south. I am so excited. I've collected some awesome rocks this trip, love.
So that it's
I've got some Roswell rocks, I've got some New Mexico rocks, Albuquerque rocks, and I got like city petrified wood, which looks just like a rock. glad there's no more ice on the side of the road. That was scary. Better without it.
Wow, Dad.
Don't be mean to my mom and dad. My brother, but they were up ahead of us. I don't see. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just chat back and forth.
I know you said something bad because Lexi said, "Wow, Dad, wow." Jay, what did you say? My glasses missed. Did you see them?
Sunglasses again?
I just had them.
Please.
Yep.
Kenny got rocks for free.
No, you didn't, Juan. You're so mean.
What?
You know how much I love rocks. What's wrong with you?
Fox? Says the Dad?
And they're laughing at me. Who got rocks for free?
Kenny.
About to
Is
pull
that
over.
Dad?
Nothing, son. Nothing.
Pull over and get them.
86, 81, 87,
100 minus 86 equals
14, 30. Is that rain over there to the left? Or is that just the clouds? How does this happen when the sun just decides to pop out? For the one time of the day, it's hard to drive through it. Excuse me, son?
no, because the 100's first. So the 100 minus 86. He said it's a negative 12. No, it's not 12. You're a little bit away from it.
Getting close. Closer.
It's 14.
Halfway right here.
You have 14% left. Yes.
If you say so one more time.
Sabu. Sabu.
Sabu.
Like that house is like when any one of those houses going to Laredo. Little ranch.
That house is gigantic.
Yeah, it's a small house. Look at the car size.
It's cute.
Car compared to house ratio.
Yeah.
It's small.
It's
It's gotta be at least 300-400 square feet.
That's 2,600 at most.
No way.
Yes.
I'm gonna find the fair appraisal district. Oakland County.
Everyone. Did you come see
There's nothing to compare it to. It's the only house out there with a car. Right.
And no comps.
Mine is,
No comps.
No comps.
Where do you even get them MDA at?
MDA. Non-disclosure agreement.
MDA.
Pikachu has Pikachu.
More disclosure agreements.
Target data analysis one. Jeez.
Market district.
He's having a costume. He wants to
I just realized I don't like to take the time or the effort or the energy to learn things that don't fall within my realm.
Shiny's on.
Oh, we know.
No, Shiny's
We
on.
all
That's
know.
to you. Or disclosure agreement. style.
Restart that. No. Put in traveling part 2. No.
What?
No, you stop it. You get the blue presents, he gets the brown presents, and you get the yellow presents.
What the? At least they can
Huh?
Oh, they got a little
Down.
That's
Down.
Ow.
How?
toys always calm them down a little bit.
No, they don't. They're louder.
What? They're focused.
Land for sale.
It's just an outgrowth. Fort Rock Road.
It is a rocky road. Baby
No,
Ruth.
so he wants to tell you something.
You wait till everybody sees my
This,
box.
my present says, this is the note, like, Daddy, how many minutes? This is the note.
How many minutes? You're at 86 now, back then, and now you're at 88. So now you're at. Hello, Mr. Cruise Fever. Nice for you to join us.
Mr. Chris Fever, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We are on the road to Las Vegas, home stretch here. Only an hour and about 20 or 30 minutes left, hopefully. Maybe an hour and a half.
Still got a party here.
We just got out of the mountains, though, so that was good. How are you doing? How were your holidays? So good to see everyone. We haven't live streamed in so long. We don't even know if like alerts happen or what. Plus, YouTube has an algorithm. That or we just don't know how to set up our channel.
I'm tired of YouTube and every other social media just changing everything. I'm gonna keep using it the old way, and that's it.
Okay. Do what you like.
I'm gonna hit play or post.
Good news for you, sir.
I'm not gonna mess with
You can
you.
do that.
King.
Even though we are not up in the mountain anymore, I still, because it doesn't matter, the drop is still they're very similar.
What are you talking about?
Yay, Red Rock! Like the slopes and the turns here, I mean, I think we're still part of the mountain. I mean, clearly we are, but we've descended many feet. Definitely not at the same
Why
elevation.
would you kill Pikachu like that? He was throwing everything at me and
See, the
so
LA
It's
slide just makes me
hour
wanna go to
away
LA.
from King's.
like he's
King.
dead.
So we're like about 2 hours away still.
Isn't your GPS saying 6:07 arrival time?
No.
Use Amber.
It's 4:40.
6:06.
Pikachu.
Really? What goes through your head to say
I said no before I even looked at it. It just so happened to be 6:06 when I looked at it.
You know who would get a huge kick out of that? Not me.
Yeah, I should find
She made
someone
me
who
feel like I
does.
was so far up.
Why is there another gift coming in?
It's good to see nets that are protecting us from the rocks.
Mark
It's good to
Campbell.
see.
Mark Campbell.
I want to keep.
See, we get down into these plains and valleys and then we're back up into mountains. I just want to be with the mountains. Scary sauce. What?
I said Knife City.
I'm
I said expensive Knife City. Well, it's really
It's
worth 50
petrified
cents.
wood.
Find something right now called petrified. It's petrified rock. Light. Come on. didn't have to pay to get in.
I got all the rocks from
What are
the.
you doing? I just
Remember our rocks from the tri-state area?
Chili him.
We went to the Hoover
I
Dam.
just put a band in him. Here's some berries.
You didn't get Roswell rocks, but I got some for you. Got it for you, my love. I'm just really glad that the amount of drive and the amount of daylight added up for the most part. For the most part. We have done very well waking up early.
Yeah.
Poor Mandy, baby, she was having allergies and sure, she woke me up in the morning.
Jaylee's woke me up. In the other room. The other room. I'm glad she's staying with your parents.
Land for sale?
Yes, Pikachu! Blackberries!
Jolly Road.
Eat this blackberry.
There is nothing out here. It's not like this in Texas, right? I mean, sometimes.
It is a whole drive
Maybe.
passing or Bernie.
Yes, Bernie to. I'm not talking. Okay, fine. I'm talking about San Antonio to Louisiana. Or normal drive. But yes, no, you're right. San Antonio, even Bernie, well, where we're
Bernie
at.
to Crasherville,
To El
Fredericksburg, all the way to El
El
Paso. It's like
Oh my
this.
gosh, you're right. Okay, you're right.
Bunch of land to live on. Ain't nobody living with this land.
How can you live with this land?
They're like, no, thank you.
We're back to the no tree section or low tree section.
Low tree. Low T.
No.
Low tree.
Low tree.
All of the baggage, and I got lemon.
I like to play trees and fruits. This mountain is blasted.
I would be
So
It's not a
long
mountain,
ago
it's
that
just
they
a hill.
had other stuff grow out of it, like the way everything else does.
Fish!
It's such a
Why
nice
are you
view. Come
eating?
on, get the view. Get the view. Yay, you got the view.
Oh my God!
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We got some lag in the house. Lag all through this trip. The trip of the lag. Because we're in and out of the mountains, in and out of dead zones and dead spots. I don't even see like emergency phone posts for those areas where like, what do you do? There's no service. That's why we're supposed to carry our Mylar first aid blanket. Déjalos jugando, no les des subscribe. No les des eso. Porque no juegan así.
I don't.
85.
They've been playing long enough. 91.
91.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, don't you prefer playing with brother? Yes.
I gotta go to 100.
We did a great job getting out today. I was hoping to be out way earlier than that. But I did thoroughly enjoy the coffee, and the end of that show was really funny. Everybody was gone. Nobody else saw the end of it. I don't even know what show it was.
Victorious.
Oh, that was Victorious?
I wanna play.
They were watching that behind my back. Girls, I don't mind.
They probably already seen it before.
Girls, had you already seen the show that we watched earlier? That specific show, though.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did? Y'all saw the ending?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the one with the picture, the overhead picture.
Does anyone saw any pigs?
I don't remember it, though. No, I haven't seen pigs in these areas, baby.
This is the next one, because another one played afterwards.
Oh, Oh, the dog one.
I've seen a lot of them, but I haven't seen all of them.
This is the one where they were trying to create the song for the songwriter, and he had the baby either smile or cry. No?
I have a feeling like if I watch it, I might remember.
It's the one where he ate the pot pie.
Oh yeah.
Like about your mom's pot pie. I had better.
I'm going to sleep. No, I never asked a question. You locked the door. You locked the door.
It's like a math equation for them back there.
What?
It's like a math equation for them back there.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Figured out the
one.
equation.
Yeah, I remember that one. Now it's
Yeah.
like the back of my hand, obviously.
Okay, I didn't want to say it, but I was waiting for y'all because it was so funny how the picture came out at the end.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's not too bad of a show.
It's not that bad. Not bad enough for y'all to have tried to hide it from your mother.
We didn't hide it. It was on.
Omitted? Omission.
It was on the same
Oh, you're
channel.
good at that. That's like
What's its
your
face?
number one thing right
You're
there.
Henry
good.
Danger.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Oh, really? We're gonna go there?
Yeah.
Okay. What, Lexi? Sorry, mommy and daddy were bickering.
Next time I omit something, I want you to bring it to my attention.
Oh,
Bring it.
you better not omit anything. This is the warning.
Nope, I'm gonna start omitting stuff. You're gonna have to
Better
catch
not
me.
omit.
The parents are fighting.
Omit so
Look
much
at your
stuff.
little brain working so hard to think over
Man,
there.
I'm going to Vegas too. Omission.
What'd you think?
Whatever you omit in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Make me slap you, boy. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
I'm gonna omit my location.
No, you better have turned that on already. Chill, chill, chill.
Hey, Sonny. What?
You
can't
know,
hear you.
the fact that you butter up your daddy when you want your video game is just hurting.
Because that's charged.
92.
Son,
keep
if
on
you ask
asking
every
me,
second, nothing's
not
gonna
gonna charge.
charge.
I don't want y'all bothering me for the next hour.
Shut your mouth.
Next hour, I expect y'all to like not be in the car.
Could you be a good co-pilot?
What is the fun when everyone says it and there's no text?
I don't even want to ask what it's at today. I'm not. 10,000. I wouldn't have made much. Did you set up Junior and Katie's XRP accounts? Another login?
Huh?
You know Junior and Katie's XRP login. Junior doesn't remember.
I was being nice.
He can get it from Coinbase, but they're on Coinbase again.
Oh, because he told me to, if I could manage it for him.
Yeah, you're just gonna leave it. It's hard. You can't even manage your own, much less manage somebody else's. So
Because you know why.
just leave it. If it increases, like I said, they'll have a nice chunk of money. They apparently haven't figured out the importance of investing their money, but if they see what little 20 bucks can do for them, hopefully by 24 they'll be more on the ball of things.
What did they buy at?
44,
Oh, like me.
yeah. And it was up. Had they gone in there and sold it at 50, whatever, 53, 52,
I told him it got to 70.
they're just not paying attention.
Remember
60
this?
to 70%.
Maybe. For them, yeah. Not for me. 10% increase there on a lot of points. All for nothing, but I did increase my holdings, so that's good. Should have did it with my big ass bag.
I know.
I could have
Tried to tell you.
had 10,000. I could have had like 14,000, 15,000.
Yes, and that's what I need next month.
Huh?
So yes, and that's what I need next month.
No, I'm saying that many more coins, not in dollars. You need that in dollars?
Yeah.
For what? Stop listening. This is the second time those people tell you you don't need anything. You
I'm
don't owe
never
anything.
going anywhere but downtown again. They know nothing. I made the mistake of also going on the
Kenny
last
just
day.
said we're never home in San Antonio.
Huh?
Kenny,
Kenny.
wow, you guys are never home in San Antonio.
Well, Ken, when we were home in San Antonio, we're in the middle of renovation. We're renovating a property, so between that and CPR classes, we're never home at all. It's crazy time. And hopefully we'll be done with the renovation soon.
Look at those rocks.
We're not going back to Texas for a week. Ken, it's so good to see
Why?
you, Kenny. Also, I messaged you our phone number. I think I messaged you both. But we hope to be back in town in about a week and a half. We've been wanting to meet Ken for over a year. Can you believe that? Trying to meet the Art Disney Adventures Club. I know, I'm just saying. We've been trying to meet you for over a year. Can you believe that? I thought about you. Thank you, Kenny. I thought about
you.
Yes, babe. What is it? I love Texas. I love Texas. We're going back to Texas in a week and a half, but we're just going to go on a short vacation. Kenny, I was saying, Ken, we've been wanting to meet you for a year and a half. Or at least close to that. And then when we were coming to Vegas, I immediately thought about you because I know how much you like Vegas. Are you guys in Nevada yet? No, we're still in Arizona, right, one? This is Arizona.
Arizona,
I think
yes.
we're still in
about to-
Arizona, and we're getting close to the turn. I'm thinking we're only about an hour and a few minutes away from our destination. About an hour and 10 minutes away, hopefully. So we should be getting close to going from Arizona to Nevada. I love Texas. Yes, son. I love Texas. The Google map is on your iPad, son. But not now. But I thought about you. I remember you, how much you like Las Vegas. And yes, I've been thinking about you since we've been wanting to meet you. I am so excited for you all. Thank you, Ken. Do you have any advice for us for Las Vegas? Although we have a lot of tickets to do things, we've got tickets for the high roller. We've got tickets for zip lining. We're gonna go stop by the New York roller coaster. We've got a reservation for Hell's Kitchen. We've got, my brothers are going RVing. None of us else are doing that. Oh, you're going to shoot weapons one. What else? I think other than walking the streets, that's about most of our itinerary right there. So if you have any Las Vegas advice, shoot it on over to us. Bellagio Fountain at the Conservatory. Oh, and the Conservatory. Okay, I've never heard of the Conservatory. The Bellagio Fountain we wanted to do for sure. The other thing we have, and I don't know why we didn't just do this in San Antonio, we have tickets to the Bodies exhibit, which is like the anatomy of the cadavers. Boys! So what's the Conservatory? Ken, I've never heard of it. I don't know what that is, but I would definitely look it up. Cows, boys to your right. Cows. So there's going to be 15 of us total. We are 15. My twin brothers are turning 21 years old. So for New Year's Eve, we're going to be, out and about enjoying. I would like to know if there's a good place to watch the fireworks from on New Year's Eve. What is the best place to spend New Year's Eve in Las Vegas? That I have no idea. And then we're gonna drive to the Grand Canyon for one of the days, so we'll be doing that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm gonna collect some rocks. I'm a rock enthusiast. I love rocks. And so I think that's the one thing we don't have fully planned, but we would like to make sure to take care of the idea. Do the high roller to see all of Vegas from the Ferris wheel. We do have tickets to the high roller. We're excited about that. I forgot. We do have tickets to the high roller on, I think, the 29th. Wait a minute. No, I think we're doing that the 30th, the night of the 30th, one of those nights. But we do have tickets for the high roller. We're excited. Juan was not initially excited, but after hearing new updates on the details of what it is, he is now very excited. I know, but they shouldn't be bouncing back to here. And they're literally in the space.
Look at this mountain. We're here in the mountains.
I'm just as upset. I get a headache without something.
Without what? We're back. Are we back? I hope
Yeah,
we're
we got
back.
some service.
Yes, service again.
Look, there's just nothing though for miles and miles.
But in 10 miles, we're getting on
miles.
93. Hey, Ken, we're back. So Ken, I was just telling you, Ken, that we actually went to a wedding in February in Las Vegas and didn't know that, what you just said, that it wasn't for young kids. And we ended up taking the whole family, so definitely learn the hard way what's down there. And block the kids' eyes. The girls could, block their own eyes, but it was something that we're gonna go back because the girls are ziplining there. So
Oh my gosh.
You're ziplining!
ziplining. I think it's gonna be a lot of
Oh
fun.
my god.
Why don't we zip line from up there?
Are you crazy?
We reached the bar, we crashed.
That is a pretty view.
She's talking to the left.
Oh my gosh, you see us looking right. Next time you go, what is Kenny saying, baby?
Next time you go, let me know. I'll give really good discounts through my corporate discount and attractions. That is if you don't have the discounts.
That sounds great, Kenny. We do not have discounts. All I have is
I thought Victor had discounts.
military. Yeah, we did go through some Boeing discounts, but if we ever were to come again, I don't know if brother-in-law would come with us. But brother-in-law is the one who got through his company the tickets for the zip lining, the RVing, the high roller. All of those were much better prices through him than even our military prices. So we will definitely let you know when we come back again. I think it's been exciting. We do miss Florida though.
That mountain.
What did he say?
Nothing's wrong with that mountain.
Give you an idea of the shows, I had $300 tickets for $89 last year.
Wow, that is great. Well, Juan and I tried to go on our anniversary about 18 and a half years ago. We didn't have any money. We didn't have any money. And my mom bought the honeymoon trip for us, and we ended up walking up to Blue Man Group thinking, let's just go see the show. Oh my goodness, that was definitely expensive back then.
Zipline tickets were buy one, get one.
No way, that is a much better price than we got. We paid, I think, $21 for each one. 21 to 23, something like that. That is awesome. Next time, Kenny, next time. Yeah, we have never ziplined before. Juan and I are not going to do it. Juan and I and the boys and I are not going to do it, but my twin brothers, my sister, and the girls are all going to do it. So it's going to be exciting watching them go overhead. But the shows, which show did you watch? Right now, the shows are all canceled. So most of the shows that we were just perusing, because we didn't think about going to a show ourselves because the boys would just not, they would not enjoy it. Last time I took them to Disney on Ice, they complained. It was about 2 years ago. BTW, what did it say?
I don't know.
I like
Did you do the zip
By the
line?
way, did you do the zip line in Six Flags, Fifth Texas?
No, we've never done that one.
And it was on sale too.
It was on
$7, $5, $6.
I think Juan did the bungee before at Six Flags with my sister, and I was just like, no, only one of us really needs to die if that's the case. But he liked it. He did it once. He liked it, but no, we've never tried to zip line. And I guess that's why my brothers were like, well, if you guys want to zip line, we can zip line. One of my brothers and my sister really wanted to do it, and Mandy, so. What does it say? What is it?
M&M factory and Coca-Cola store. You could,
Somebody else? That's not Ken.
yeah, you could do the Beverly challenge.
Really? Wait. In fact, at the
In Vegas, I'm guessing.
I thought that was just downtown Disney Springs.
Hey, Rob Buzz.
Rob Buzz! Hey, Rob, how are you? Our Power Channel Rob is in the house. Rob Buzz, how have you been? How are y'all's holiday, guys? Thanks for coming in. We miss y'all. We haven't been live for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. Right, Mama?
That's true, son.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, son. Did you just repeat yourself?
So Kenny said there's a chance of him moving to Tampa next year. And you ran out of notifications. Rob says you ran out of notifications. Him and Kenny are saying hi to each other.
What does it mean you run out of notifications?
I don't know. Maybe they're not giving out notifications anymore. They ran out.
I'm confused. Wait, Kenny's gonna move to Tampa next year? We gotta hurry up and meet him. Well, first it was like, we'll see you this month or next month, and then the holidays, and then we'll see you, then January and February, we were worried about coronavirus, and then come March, everybody was worried about coronavirus, and now, well, hey, Kenny, if it's
In 2 miles, continue on.
Juan and I are happy to meet with or without masks. You let us know. I've been worried about, I feel like we're imposing on folks, like even seeing family and his family or my family. Some people really don't want it, some people do, but if you're up for it, we can get together.
Rafa says you only 3 notifications a day, and this is our 4th stream today, so we're down with notifications.
Are you okay? I think she's running. What's happening? I can't see.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that, Rob. Oh, so you did get a notification though for us earlier? I didn't know that. Oh, you only get 3 notifications. I didn't know that our channel was even getting any notifications.
And then I think
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
What? 93. Okay, I'm going on 93.
who knows, maybe
It's right here. It's
you
right
see.
93 South?
No, we're going north. We're not going. Do you want to go to Phoenix? Why do you want to keep going to Phoenix?
It's 6
Mom
miles.
really likes Phoenix.
Good Lord. We
I know
told
where
her
I'm
once to go.
going now. I know where I'm going.
We're going to Wickenburg.
Can you see
Look
what?
at
By chance,
Continue on to US 93.
live in my feed. Saw you guys were live in my feed.
Thank you. What was that above that? I didn't see it.
Kenny says, maybe see you in Disney. Ha ha ha.
No, I'm going to kick myself if we
For
don't
22 miles,
go to Disney.
continue straight.
We're going to Disney next. Hopefully soon, because Justin keeps asking. Does the Coca-Cola store
Have the Beverly. I don't know if they have the Beverly in the Vegas Coca-Cola store.
Oh, there is a Coca-Cola store. We didn't know when we went for the basketball tournament or the wedding.
No. But, no. I'm confusing the M&M store with the Coca-Cola store for some reason.
I think I am too. But I think they're next to each other.
We're at 1:15.
How is that possible? Oh, we were 2 hours behind. Oh, we still have an hour left to go. More than that. Well, Kenny, that is cool. I hope that we can get to all those shops this time. Last time we were on a very tight schedule. We spent most of our time in LA, in Six Flags, Magic Mountain. They were open back then. And right now they are closed. So we will see how it looks when we get back. But so much. Rob says, have a great, safe trip, you guys. Thank you, Rob. We are staying at Desert Club, Nevada this trip because of our timeshare. It's giving us an opportunity to go to a meeting, and we're going to get to check out a new resort, which they're going to try to sell us. So we like that. My mom talked about heading over to Paris. I don't think we will head over to Paris. My cousin stayed there last time, and it's like right behind where we are. So if we want to, we can just walk over there. But I don't think I mean, Paris was pretty. I don't think I want to stay there. Her room was okay. Our room was much bigger. Thank you, Rob. You stay safe as well, Rob. Our room was much bigger, and we paid a lot less. We had a living room, we had a kitchen, we had a dining table. Rob's thing is gone.
Kenny said he would like for us to do the Beverly Challenge if they have it.
Beverly Challenge, if we find it at
In
Coca-Cola, okay. Kenny, we will take you up on that. We will see how we can get to the Coca-Cola store. I challenge you one because you haven't done it. I at least did it with Resort TP1 with Josh and I was like,
I'm not gonna sit there and have 36 shots.
No, just
I'm
try
gonna have
it.
one.
Just drink one.
I've had one already.
Nice kid. So Rob, I don't know what's going on with Rob. Hang on, Rob. I think if you push on Rob's name,
Yeah.
his blue thing is gone. Moderator? Yeah. Rob, can you touch something real quick, Rob? Nice Kenny. Kenny has challenged us and we accept. Wait a minute, my turn is coming up.
Stay focused. Hey, what exit do you need? 66 or not
Supposed
this
to be
one?
on 93.
So not this
Am
one.
I on the right? Check your
Highway 93. This is the Highway 93. Make it open. A lot of talking, not enough watching. No, we're not here yet. Keep going.
We're in the right spot. I'm gonna eat. Oh, there you go, Rob. Rob's in blue. I didn't know what happened. I'm gonna go eat. Is that what is Kenny and Rob said?
Alright, go check out the Venetian. The Venetian's awesome. We've been there. I think everyone will love.
I think I saw Rob at the Venetian when he was there once. I remember his live. There was one of you two guys. It had to be one of you two.
Rob's
did
gonna
Rob
go
say?
eat.
Oh, have something delicious, Rob. Have something delicious. We've been eating road trip food for 2 days now. I cannot wait to go to Hell's Kitchen. I am so excited about Hell's Kitchen. I actually am a Chef Gordon Ramsay fan, and we've watched all of the MasterChef Juniors with the girls, and they really like that show, and we've watched him on Master Class, which I have. What does he say?
Miracle Mile is fun.
Miracle Mine is fun. I've never heard of that. Have you?
Mile, like distance
Miracle
mile.
I've never heard of that. So the Conservatory and Miracle Mile. I've not heard of those two things. I gotta check it out. What is the name of this person?
This
I'm gonna say Papa
is
Georgia because I can't read it.
Pigletro.
Pickle True. Oh, Pickle True. Hi, Pickle True.
Sorry about your loss, Pigletro. His aunt and uncle are yet to be there. Last
Pickle True.
Thanksgiving for a
Keeping you in
funeral.
our thoughts. We
Miracle
are-
Mile is a mall.
I have my aunt in the hospital right now, and thankfully she's recovering, but she's got a possible pneumonia, so you know how the whole thing is right now going. You never know what's going on. They had to call an ambulance yesterday and didn't want to take her, and then I guess at the night they ended up taking her. We're sorry for your loss, and we're keeping everyone in our thoughts. Everyone keep taking your vitamins and stay safe. What did Kenny say?
He's talking to Pigletto. Sorry for the loss. Look at how the sun just hits those.
Wow, girls, look at the mountains to the right. Girls.
How the sun just hits those over there. You see right here. Seriously, Mia? You want to fight, right?
Not Mia. Oh my gosh, Mia and Juan have been going at it.
we ate them all.
Yes, they do.
Where are they?
Get more.
1 second.
Ate them all.
They're like Doritos.
Look, see?
If we want to do a buffet,
Yeah,
look
we ate
up
them all.
the Baiwan. They both have they have both sushi and Korean barbecue. It is one of the best Asian buffet in Vegas. B1. Baiwan.
That sounds really cool. My mom keeps talking about the 24-hour or 48-hour buffet. But I can't eat. I can maybe do one buffet.
Yeah, I can't pay $30 for a buffet.
No, there's $80, $100. It depends if you get the 1-day one, the 2-day one, the 3-day one.
I just
Buy
grab
one,
a
is that
plate.
just
All
a
I need is
one-time
just a
buffet?
plate.
I mean, if it's sushi, yes.
I don't like sushi.
You do? Well, you do, my man.
I like the sushi without the fish.
There's no fish in my sushi. Like, what is big on fish?
And you're about Thanksgiving. I'm sorry about tomorrow.
That is a gorgeous food. I needed to take a nap after.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how you know a buffet was good, Kenny. If you take a nap after the buffet, that's a thumbs up. That's 3 thumbs up.
Use your toe. Foot toe.
The good toe. That is so pretty. Did one of y'all take a picture of those mountains, please?
I recorded it.
Okay. Wow, buffets in Vegas are, I think that's what we did last time for our honeymoon, right? We went to Rio and we had the Kino buffet. We played Kino for a long time. Because again, brand new newlyweds can't even believe we made it to Vegas.
Came back out together.
Really? Because you snuck away and went gambling and
Did I
won
go
$89. The last night of our honeymoon, Juan decides to sneak out because I cannot tolerate any alcohol. What does he say? Fremont. Fremont dinners are all about food. Oh, really?
Street. So that's downtown.
Oh, well, maybe
Vegas.
on the 30th we can eat there.
Love eating on Fremont.
Okay,
We'll
well,
check
what do
that
you
out.
recommend?
We're
Oh, it's a
gonna need to
buffet.
eat
What do you
somewhere.
recommend there? Why did that guy cut that guy off so closely? That's close.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like it.
In 10 miles, take exit 40 onto US
10 miles,
and
we'll
Beale
be
Street
switching
toward Las
highways.
Vegas.
That's what it said several 10 miles ago. It's still the right track.
Oh, you start talking and then you forget where you're
We're
at.
near it.
But you checked your map and it says we're on the right track, right?
Sure.
I mean, we're on 93 and 40, so I'm
You're
really
not on
confused.
93. Are you on 93?
Yes, it just said that. You can see that?
Nope.
You're welcome, Pikachu. Hope you stay healthy out there. It's not easy.
8 miles.
We suddenly about to head out. Being very careful here that my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, and my brother, my cousin-in-law are all not feeling so good. Well, I didn't really get a report on everyone else. I just know my aunt was doing very badly. So I'm just checking on her. Updated. They update us about once a day. Just hoping she can come out of the hospital soon. She doesn't want to eat solid food. Oh, baby, I think this is the state line. No, 15. No. I just keep seeing the Sarasota thing. So the hour change has me very confused. I thought we'd be there by now. And then speed 119 miles, that makes no sense. Why?
Why?
Because your thing said we'd be there at 6:07 and it's already 5:24. I'm not going to
way.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. 6:04.
Oh, the time's
Your
gonna
time on
change
there is
again.
wrong.
The time's gonna change again.
What's wrong with that?
Where are you at? We are on Highway 40, middle of the desert in Arizona. We just got to
Why does it have Route 66 on there?
Kingman. Yeah, we just got to Kingman's. Kingman.
Oh, because that's Route 66. We're about to pass it right now.
What is happening here with all the dust? Baby,
Huh?
what's this going on right here?
Dust storm. That's not good for our car. The car hates
I'm
the
not
dust
going
storm.
that size. Wait, the car behind me is going.
Ooh, circulate the air in here.
Whoa, a dust storm. Can you guys see the dust storm? Does it
They
look
can
the
kind of see it. We got the new iPhone 12, and you're watching. That's why the colors look so nice.
same? 12 Pro Max.
You can kind of pick up the dust. It is nasty.
That's the dust. That's a sandstorm for the desert. At least it's no more. There's no more ice on the road. I'm good. I'm good. We're at 50 degrees. Woo! Kenny just said something.
Sunset. Those are all not.
The dust storms. Oh my gosh. I used to live at Port Irwin, California during my Army years, and we would get the craziest little dust coming through. Sand absolutely everywhere. And then it snowed. I could not believe it snowed there.
Need for a good dust storm. It's rain.
What's that?
Rain.
You know, my years in the Army at Port Irwin were actually pretty cool.
Nobody here has grass front yards.
Oh no.
The iPad needs to be backed up first.
Everybody has gravel in their front yard.
I will.
Well, then stop threatening me with that.
Zero skate. Who's threatening you?
What? This is our left field. They're fighting on
Lexi's
the...
threatening herself?
Yeah, the train is coming right for us. The train! We're gonna die.
Yeah, they changed the
Where?
subject.
Let's see a train.
It's all brave with words.
Wow, that was pretty new. That was cool. That was actually pretty cool.
Still gonna take a little tour of this town.
Route 66, one of these days. Wow, that's
Did we just pass it up? Is that what we just passed
yeah,
up?
that was it. That was one of them. I'm sure there's one.
It's a highway. It's a strip of highway. Yes.
I'm very confused.
Oh, it's like saying there's a whole bunch of pieces of tin scattered around America. No, there's not.
A whole bunch of pieces of I-10. I-10 goes from coast to coast.
Yeah, and
66. Look, guys, look to your left. Look to your left. Wow, that's a skate park. I've never seen a skate park like that before. That's what I was talking about.
Look at their school.
What?
so
Wait, does that say?
Big Tree said he was stuck in one of those going back to Utah
Oh, yeah.
before the George was.
Look at that. Girls, look at the view.
It's so beauty. Wow.
I don't appreciate y'all.
Wow, we like it.
That was
It
fake.
really is
Oh.
pretty. We've been talking about it this whole time.
You faked it.
Yeah,
And you didn't say anything to me.
Bagel True.
Las Vegas, 2 miles.
In 2 miles, take exit 40.
His front yard before he
Right.
Street toward Las Vegas.
Utah, so I guess he's in Utah now. Where were you before? Where'd you move from? Yeah, I just misread everything. That looks pretty in your phone. It looks prettier in your phone than it does in real life.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Butthead. Look, Justin. Oh, wait.
Bullhead.
Sorry.
You need to go and spray paint a line across the 2 L's.
It's
No,
nothing,
it's
baby. Sorry.
Butthead. Butthead, Arizona.
What kind of mom am I that I get excited because my son would get excited? Wow, that does look pretty in the phone.
Right?
Yeah.
I think I found a petrified rock down there.
Wow.
Stuff. Give it to me.
You have the stuffs?
Hello, Dad.
Eavesdropping, are we?
I'm telling
We're
you,
going to eavesdrop before.
I thought we were way closer.
Oh, this place is literally called Kingman.
Okay, so Pigletrude lived in Vegas. Husband is from there.
Use the right lane to take exit 48 onto US
And I'm
93 and Beale Street toward Las Vegas.
Utah. That's nice, Utah. Looks like
This place is so cute. I didn't know Ireland's like this.
T2 when they were going into hiding. LOL.
Look to the
Terminator
left.
2.
You can't show it. Oh my gosh.
You can kind of show it right there.
Take the exit, then keep right onto US 93 north towards State Road 68 west.
Are you serious?
We've been trying to decide whether we should show T2 to the girls.
Why?
To which way?
I want you for me. I got my
We are going.
I got my.
Use the right lane to keep right onto US
Gotta go right.
towards
See
State
that little
Route
light?
68 west.
Okay. Finally.
And that's
the
why you
direction.
have it on your phone.
Keep right, then keep right towards State Route 68 west.
You take a right, Grogu?
Go that way. That way.
Use the right lane to keep right. For 99 miles, continue straight.
Our trip.
Oh, there is a 76 still.
He likes to play Get Your Nose. I got your nose. I got your nose.
What are your crazy children listening to about this?
I don't
Okay,
know.
I thought we were closer one. Is that a show right there? We need
Girls.
gas.
Yeah, we need gas. That's a shell there. Let's go to the shell there. All right, guys.
Back on the road.
May lose some of y'all, but we're gonna put some gas. So maybe a little more. But only for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Depends if someone wants to buy any more bunks. Look, there's another Sprinter.
There's no diesel here, Juan.
What? That's why the Sprinter's leaving. Wait, there's a diesel there. You see that double pump there? And now the Easy Act's right here to put diesel.
Oh, they have an awning.
They do have an awning.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Andy, come on.
Is there a restroom in there?
I think so.
It's a shell,
everybody
Mandy.
go.
We can find a restroom somewhere else. We
Go
just need
use
to
the
put this
restroom.
gas here. Diesel $2.59. That's a big. That's better from $3
Wow,
a
that's
gallon.
so inexpensive compared to where we've been.
He has blackout windows.
Turn left onto West Beale Street.
Should I pull forward or stay here?
You can pull wherever you want to pull, baby.
I think it'll be easier here. Okay.
All right.
Go, kiddos. Go.
See if there's a
Go
bathroom.
inside.
And if there's snot,
I need a.
try, son. We a whole hour. We got about an hour and a half still.
Here's the kids. All misbehaving the whole
Thank
trip.
you. I do my best.
We've been sleeping off the trip.
Exactly. Exactly. Ow.
So annoying. We get to sleep.
Exactly. Today we're leaving. Like we're leaving. What is that? Oh, that's this.
We got breakfast for you.
You're right. I'm sorry, but Lexi's comment this morning was really disheartening.
What was it?
We
8 hours, no problem. I could do that in my sleep. You're right. Y'all are here.
We're perfect.
I love y'all. Y'all are perfect.
best.
I do have perfect children. They are wonderful. 5 wonderful kiddos.
Oh, well, you mean 4. Lexi's.
They have been on the.
No one denied it. No one denied it. I'm leaving.
You are.
No, I'm leaving.
just
I
said
don't want to talk to anyone.
I would be flying and meeting you there. Oh, that would be awesome, kid. We don't know too much about this place.
No.
Question for you: how many are we there yet? How many are we there yet?
I haven't said not one.
So
I just
no.
look it up
I don't
now.
even ask.
I
The
just
girls might Google it, but the
Google it.
boys, like
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised they didn't do it this stream so far
Sid.
because as soon as we leave,
They did it
they ask if we're there
yesterday,
yet.
though.
They did it all day.
Your back keeps falling.
Oh,
My bad.
I'm kind of excited about getting to the room. I'm excited
Back up, wait till
about checking in before it gets too cold or too late because I was nervous about driving in the very, very freezing cold. So I'm very excited that we're close. I thought we were a lot closer, to be very honest. I thought we were like 30 minutes away. I thought we were, or not 30 minutes, well from now, because now is 5:35, and originally my
Can someone move this thing?
GPS said we'd be there at 6:07, and I'm guessing we're about to cross into a different time zone. Snack time and bathroom break. Make sure they take their breaks. Oh, I know. Yes, we have to. What's the matter, my princess?
I heard you're still upset about the artwork, and I've told
I
you. No.
And I told you I need one or two things. One, you either back up the other iPad so that way I can use it again and wipe it clean. Or two, get me the pen for the new iPad Pro. 2 options.
Really nice.
Both that need.
Take it, brothers. Do the
Take it,
restroom. Just give
Well,
me-
I'm over here in the back
Tell me
getting complaints
why
that you
do
want.
they sell you a new Okay. Why do they sell you a new iPad? I got a new iPad
For
Pro,
money.
and she
You
and
do
her
the same
pen doesn't
thing.
work on it. What's wrong, love?
There's just a whole panda walking
Did you
there
already
right now.
put-
I'm putting. Relax.
Doesn't see anything. Okay, guys, it is just me now, and you're gonna get a little bit of quiet for like a couple of seconds. I almost just want to close my eyes and enjoy the quiet because it's always loud unless they're all asleep. But when they're all asleep on a road trip like this, it's terrible because then I get really bored. I want to talk to somebody and I want to say, look at this or look at that, and none of them are looking at me. So that actually frustrates me too. You have one more time change, so it will be close to that time. I figured you'll be at the hotel soon. Thank you, Kenny. I'm excited. I can't wait. Your receipt. Okay, I'll let you guys talk to Juan while I get the receipt. You forgot the receipt?
Get it. You ever put gas in a diesel? Don't do it. I learned that mistake the hard way. It wasn't me.
Which is why I always get the receipt to confirm that it was
Diesel.
diesel gas.
Diesel gas.
You know why?
You
Oh,
know
she's
why.
still sending
She's
me
still
threatening
talking.
messages.
That girl.
Because Lexi was in the middle of a big art project.
Roswell sticker.
Oh, that's no, don't take it off. That's from the museum.
You want it somewhere?
Not
It's
there.
gonna get stuck and you're never gonna be able to pull it out again.
Don't take your green ones off.
I'm not gonna wear it all.
We're gonna wear it.
No.
You're not gonna wear it
push
there that
push
shirt
it.
anymore. Hey, aloha to Disney. How are you? Hello,
Kylie,
family. How large is your tank in that van of yours? Oh my God, I might go broke.
28, I
It's
believe.
not that bad. Actually, it's not that bad, Ken, because we got 285 from a tank and 285 miles for about, what would you say, depending on where we're at, how much it is, $35 to $40. We've never put $45, right, Juan? Not in these times right now. The most expensive we put today was it 301? So that
301.
wasn't that bad. That wasn't so bad. It was not happy times. It's never super happy times putting gas in this one. Plus it's diesel. So the harder part is making sure that you stop at a diesel place, because that's what we really have a hard time doing. But this is actually a very economic vehicle from San Antonio all the way to all the way to Disney World and back. Isn't it like, am I wrong, 600 or 700? Is that one way or is that round trip?
Probably round trip.
So it's
from-
actually pretty good for 7 people. Imagine flights for 7 people.
Like from San Antonio to Florida, what was it, like 200? Going one
It's
way?
like
300 going, oh, okay, so it's round trip.
350, something like that.
But yeah, if we had to pay
Well,
for
it was
tickets,
like 40
airplane
to 50,
tickets.
and we have to stop in Houston, a little past Houston, in Louisiana and Alabama. That's 3. And then we have to stop in like Tallahassee or Pensacola, the other one between, and then we stop once we get there again. So 5 fill-ups. That's not too bad. Yeah, airline tickets would be great. I haven't even ever considered it, Kenny. I mean, the second, and I've seen actually some low ones and thought about it, but our main thing is how much we like to move about. So we need a vehicle. In Florida especially, we need a vehicle to move about so we can get there, rent it. So by the time we get good air price tickets on airline, find a rentable vehicle, it all comes out to, it comes out pretty high even when you get good airline tickets. And then you have to rent the vehicle, and I do think that's a good idea. I think if we could rent like a 12 passenger for somewhat inexpensive, but the 12 passengers are so expensive. But so instead we carry AAA. Do you guys know the AAA insurance? Well, it's not AAA. It is AAA, but it's not an insurance. It's just like a backup. And so we have the 200 tow miles, and I get 4 a year, and Juan gets 4 a year. So we almost don't use it. So I always tell Juan, I said, if for whatever reason, we have to tow the bus all the way home because we don't have that, because it's going to take like a week to fix. Our Sprinter at the Mercedes, it's been in Mercedes shop 3 times since August. So before the August trip, we were in there for about a week. After the Sprinter trip, we were in there for about a week. Before this trip, we were in there for about a week because we like to make sure everything's good. But when we had some issues, they don't have a whole crew of mechanics for Sprinter buses, so it takes longer, right?
Yeah.
For them to get to it.
We are 24.5 gallons, I believe, from what I'm getting.
What?
Yeah.
We're 16, babe.
Because we weren't on empty.
I've never put 24 that I know of. Have you?
We've never let it go that low. You got an extra, what they say, last 5 gallons or something like that shows up. I don't know. I'm not gonna drive all the way down.
I think we're maybe at 20 because we had still 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, maybe, I don't know.
Well, there's a place here selling a 20-gallon auxiliary fuel tank. This is a second fuel tank to add to your Sprinter if you wanted it.
Pikachu says, love AAA, never used mine until last 3 years for AAA. Yeah, and then right when you need it, it's like, whoo, thank goodness that we had that. One time we had to, the way we found out the hard way, having to get a tow from Juan's mom's house to our house, it ended up being, I might be exaggerating, but it seemed like $100 to $200. And that was with the insurance covering like 3 miles or 6 miles, something like that. And so it was so expensive. And then when I looked up AAA and looked up the pros and cons of if you have a flat tire, if you lock your keys in, no matter what, they'll get you to a safe place. And we pay for the one where if you get in a real situation, you get a free, you get a free travel vehicle for a day, a free rental for a day. So you just dropped him on his head. What's the matter? He dropped you on his head. My brother gave me Grogu for my birthday. He knows we all love The Mandalorian. He watches it too. The whole family, well, most of the family does. He's so cute, and I had a little silver ball for his hand, but I don't know what I did with it. It would have fit in here too. I think he would have held it right here. This is the one he grabs noses with, though. So we've been pretty into The Mandalorian. When we get back, we're going to watch the whole thing.
It looks better on camera than it does.
It looks better on camera. The phone makes everything look. Who loves Grogu more? Juan.
Grogu.
Juan does. Juan put him there. I love Grogu, but. Juan put him there. He keeps, during the whole live stream, he keeps doing that.
It's because our bus is silver.
He likes to bring him
like
up
the Mandalorian
like that.
airplane that got busted up.
He does.
Like, because I'm playing with it.
He does, Ken. He for sure does.
But
he makes it so funny. He's been making me laugh all day.
Anyone who is in front of us, and they look at.
Oh, are you gonna show them?
And they look at the truck. That's what they see. Can't really see us, but you do see Grogu. And so that's the big old. So we pretend we call it the Millennium Falcon, but it can easily be the Mandalorian spaceship. It little Grogu in
I
there.
didn't see him till like this morning, right? And I couldn't stop laughing at how funny he looked sitting there. I got stuck.
Stuck
That's
in there?
okay. That's right.
Ah, where's the camera?
That's why I put the other. It's right here. That's why I had put the other one in the back.
Oh,
There it
because it's
goes.
getting us in front, but when you flip it, it's
It won't
gonna.
have to flip it again.
We're gonna have to mess with the cords. Okay.
So
yeah.
typically with the old iPhone, with the iPhone 10, it would have been dark even in here by now, I think, even with the light. And so this is the new iPhone 12. Wow, that is bright. A little too bright. A little
Turn
too
off.
bright.
It's the Jerry Seinfeld
Showing
commercial. Bad lighting.
It's showing all the bad pores.
Oh man.
Actually, it wasn't that bright. You just now that you did that, now it looks dark. Now that you did that.
It's pretty bright.
So the kids want to go swimming in Las Vegas. It
Yeah,
just
it's
drives me
cold.
crazy when they want to do that. After moving to San Antonio, I realized why you're always traveling. There's really isn't much to do in this town. I know, right? You would think there'd be so much to do, but you can only do some of those things a certain amount of time. There's just not a lot of sightseeing. Once you've done the riverboat tour,
You've done it.
that's it. I did it, and then I was like, oh wow, the school I went to was torn down. The library I grew up in has been changed into a government office.
At least with the Kilimanjaro
Everything
Safari,
has changed.
the animals are doing different stuff.
You know, but it's different because you're on Disney property maybe. But then downtown the Alamo, I can't say I love going to the Alamo. I don't really like going to River Center Mall. Do you like going to River Center Mall?
No, it's packed. Parking's packed.
Parking's rough. When I was in high school, my car got overheated in that downstairs, like under the inside parking lot. So I don't like parking in there, and the bus doesn't fit. The bus can't park anywhere downtown except for on the
We'll
streets.
give a little cleaning to this real quick.
The movies, well, we
Blurry,
like to
it's
watch
just like
movies at home if
blurry
we
across
can.
the
So
top.
like we had Mulan at home. We do most of that at home because there's so many of us, and the boys are so misbehaved, and that has a lot to do with what we can
Their
and can't
upbringing.
do.
What? Ha.
The boys are so not misbehaved. They're very energetic. I should say that they're full of energy and they're full of life, and we try not to
So I just
squash
give them one
that.
of these.
It doesn't matter if you give them that. Almo's experiencing their worst pandemic in San Antonio, so no one should really go see. I see your points. San Antonio is
Yeah, that's what we get
bad,
from
I heard.
our students that we train, and they talk about
So we
how
teach
bad it is.
CPR.
Supposedly there's refrigerator trucks back again outside the hospitals. It's like, yeah, but I'm also seeing everywhere else people are doing nurse viral dance videos. Like if you're
Our
really
students,
that
though, in San
busy,
Antonio have said that they're pretty busy. But Pickle Trees said your family's an hour and a half from Vegas and they're swimming. That's not why. We can swim in San Antonio any time. I hate going to a city where like you can do
you're
different
visiting and you want to go
things.
swimming.
I want to see the Bellagio fountains because I can't do that in San
I
Antonio.
want to go swimming in the Bellagio fountain.
No, I'm not bailing you out. Know this, I'm not bailing you out. You need to learn your lesson if you do that. And that might be a federal crime. So I wouldn't do it. But yeah, Kenny, that's for sure. There's just really not too much to do. I mean, especially for us, we don't really go anywhere. We go to the office, to the renovation house, and home. That's it.
They're busting tail. We're trying to get this house done with. That way we can take a 3-month vacation or just a break.
Well, I just a
Vacation
break
for
would be
like a
nice.
whole month. Well, it'd be nice to get like
Here's the
a
noise again. The chaos
month-long
has returned.
Florida vacation again.
Done. Right?
We once took an almost month-long Florida vacation, and that was the
Hey,
best.
what?
Your mask, baby.
Okay. And what about your other sisters?
Your mask, your mask. Masks, guys. Put your seatbelts on.
Here you go.
Thank you.
One thing.
Oh, we shouldn't touch anything, love.
And I didn't touch people.
Oh,
She's
good.
lying to
She's such a
That's
liar.
what she said.
Yeah, I believe you.
What's it?
Lexi.
Yep.
Mia, your mask.
She gave it. No.
She lies.
Did she throw it at me?
Mia?
What's wrong with you?
Boo-boo.
Sorry, guys.
No,
Kids
I
are
see it. You good? We got one more potty break, and then we can.
I didn't touch people.
We didn't touch people, Mia.
They didn't touch my mask.
So this?
In the way.
What mask is
These are
yours?
the people, Mia.
This one?
Am I saying it?
Mia, Jess, Jay.
I didn't bring Tupperware, so I'm gonna need this.
Yeah, but there's really nothing to do in San Antonio. I like it. Small town, big city, I guess, or not. What is it? Little city, big town. To me, the people are friendly.
Man, that's every day.
I don't complain about the drivers driving. I think it's okay. I've seen other cities where they're worse, but there's not really nothing to do. And if you do something,
Oh, I heard you. You
it's like
good
small
job,
enough
Yellow.
for people kind of talk and stuff. So it's still everybody's kind of in everybody's business.
Kissing on lips is gross. Never do that. Trust me. That's cute.
Yup.
It's not funny. Too bad. Two ultras. Hey, Dex, what you doing?
Never park in the Lynx parking lot. All right. I think where we
No,
park
Castle.
is
Today got bell today.
behind the Bally's.
Today got a new character today.
Because it's the Paris, and then right next to it's Bally's. And then you walk around the side on Flamingo, I believe, and then there's like a little outdoor parking garage because we can't park in any of the indoors because we exceed the height limit with this van. But we get the parking there, so we have to walk a little bit. But we figured out on the last day where we park, if we go in, there's a Johnny Rockets there in the back of the Bally's. If we go in through there, make our way through the Bally's, it'll take us to Paris, and it has like a little back way to Paris. And yeah, no, I thought I was gonna have to fight somebody like close to the first nights that we were there, because we were walking back from the Paris all the way down. I think that shoots Flamingo on the side of Bally's, all the way down a couple of blocks, and those blocks are kind of long, but there's a Tuscany resort back there, which we love because they have giant rooms, and it's like half the price of a room on the Strip. We were there for like a week or something. I don't know. But there was a guy creeping up like behind us, like 10 yards maybe. Seemed like it kept on getting close. So I was already like, all right, we're about to do this, so something's about to go down. But it does get pretty crazy. On top of that, you want to fight a 7-footer. Like, whoa, dude wasn't right. You want to fight me? It's crazy. I wouldn't even fight me. Find someone smaller. You know what, Kenny? We got the same report from our neighbor. Our neighbor's a police officer, not for Vegas, but for San Antonio. And he said home burglaries are up 99% in San
I
Antonio.
can't believe what I saw in there.
Store clerk.
Mama,
Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu.
Hi,
So yeah,
I don't have Oreos, son.
99%. So that's across the board, I'm guessing. It's just bad everywhere. I was telling them how we were walking back from the Paris that one night, and we had like some dude creeping behind us.
Oh, that
Like
was
5,
scary.
10 yards.
I was ready to go.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't usually get into my ready to go
Oh, you
position,
don't
but
have
it was yeah, I didn't like that. I forgot about that. For Juan to be nervous, it's got to be like
That's all right, grabbing her like, give me your purse. Give me the stuff you can't hold on to, because I had to hit somebody in the somewhere.
And I even then I just like try to take very little to nothing with me that day.
Ah! I get stuck on the
All
Is
right.
it Pikachu in there? Are your seatbelts on?
No, don't ask them that. You got
I
your
love
lights
you,
on? Your
Mom.
lights are on?
Mama's the best. I'm gonna cheer for Mom.
Check this.
Mom's the best.
2 really cool things you need to see for free is Tipsy, Robot, and the Atlantis show in Caesar's Palace. That sounds
Really?
like fun.
It's free?
Sounds free, yeah. We'll check
Wait.
that out, Kenny. We're gonna
You
be
need
in
to
that
screenshot
area.
that.
Screenshot? How about a picture of the picture?
Okay, what? I'm gonna try to screenshot it.
You got it?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so we're gonna try to do that, Kenny, because
We
we're
are
gonna.
gonna try it. We're all for free. Except when it's time to eat without the kids. Then we have a steak dinner.
Yeah, I'm so excited, Kenny. At least for next time we know, we'll call you up in that zipline buy one get one. That's a good price. That's a very good price.
Tipsy Robot is a robot bartender.
That's
I
gotta be
guess it's
funny
good
because
if
is
you
he
have
like
a robot
little
that's tipsy. They pour you
That's
more when
funny.
they're tipsy.
I don't think I think he's pretending.
So I like real.
Help me out. I'm
Tipsy
gonna go after this
bartenders.
car. Am I clear on my right?
Pull into the middle lane. You got the middle
Oh,
lane.
okay. I'm going
But
into the
you're
middle.
mostly clear if you go with some gas.
I like a good co-pilot.
Middle lane.
Middle lane. I'm clear,
First
right?
lane, go. Gas it up.
Good.
For 92 miles,
I like a good co-pilot, you guys. I like a good co-pilot.
I'd be like running to Epcot from Hollywood's that
Oh
night
my
where we bet.
gosh.
Yeah. You were.
That was crazy.
That was intense.
That was crazy.
I at one point didn't think we were gonna make
I
it.
didn't think we were gonna make it, but we made it with like a minute to spare, if that. And then remember, everyone was like, "Marisol brought her selfie stick," and I was like, "Oh gosh, what? Why? It's a tripod." And then I said, "I promise, it's just my tripod." I mean, and the guy they were all so nice, and I swore to them I wouldn't use it at all, and I buried it deep down, and I didn't use it at all. Sometimes I use it as a tripod, but I don't extend it because I know you can't do that. I just didn't have my other tripod. So after that, Juan bought me all of the gear. I have tripods now. I have the spider that you bought me. I've got 2 DJIs. Almost bought another DJI, but I didn't think I think we need one more for when we're doing like a 3-angle shot. We come up with comedy skits, and I'm really hoping that we can start performing some of the comedy skits. As far as some of them we've written, others I've already even started to buy the costumes for already. So we've got the costuming, which costuming is a big part of our skits. I don't want to just. It's not gonna be big, but I definitely don't want it to be nothing. I can't read what was just.
Yeah, she said that was a fun night. She said that was a fun night.
That was a very fun night. Also, we kept hitting dead spots. Jen's stream like survived the whole night, the whole time.
Jen knows how to do it.
And then the best thing is we get there right on time.
Kids. Alright, we're back.
Hey guys, we are back. But that was one of the most memorable nights I think we've ever had. There were so many of us. The odds were against us. Everything was against us. Everything was hurting. You know, I don't think I wouldn't have made it if Mitch hadn't helped me with the stroller.
Is the only original casino left on the strip.
Is it
Made
really?
by mobsters. The Flamingo was made
really?
by Bugsy Segal.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The trooper with the stroller. Mitch was a trooper with that stroller.
Mitch was a trooper. He saw me falling behind, and just like the military brother, that's what we do.
No
I was
soldier
always the
behind.
one falling behind, though. I was a good soldier, but
Uh-oh.
definitely had a lot of.
It's your legs. Your legs don't
It's my
allow you
legs.
to walk.
Whoa,
Fast.
65 miles. Let's do that.
Trying to get in here.
How are we still 97 miles from Las Vegas? Oh, time zone. That's right. People True and said that we were still another time switch away.
Oh no. Alright.
Going the right speed limit. Checking my mirrors. Checking my review. Checking my mirrors. Checking my mirrors. Checking the front. Checking the back. We're good.
Flamingo experiment and experience
That sounds so
in the
cool.
Flamingo. I did not know the
I
Flamingo was
would
built by
love-
monsters. But if I had to guess, and there was an option, like
I would say most
who
of
built the
Vegas.
Flamingo?
Or
Who
most
built-
of Las Vegas for that matter.
Now it's like, who do you think built the new ones?
I would love to see a tour
Chinese.
of like the Elvis places where which is probably a lot, but I'm a big Elvis fan.
That would be downtown Vegas.
That would be
wouldn't it?
down to, yes, of course. But I'm a big fan of Elvis, and Juan's taken me to Graceland twice. I always want to say Graceland now. It's the worst. Just say Graceland. We've been to Graceland twice. The probably should have gone when the boys were young too.
It's alright. It's not.
It's the fact of just going there.
It's they call it a mansion, but
It's a very nice house, but it's just like a bucket list type item that I've always wanted to take all my kids to. My dad took me. Kenny said something, but I can't read it.
it's like a Ticonderoga with a basement in the upstairs.
What did Kenny say? Be quiet. You're so mean. Although Ticonderoga was really cool. We're talking about the pool. Oh, and
Alright,
the
the
carpet.
Bellagio Fountain has over 30 plus songs and shows. Make sure you
Wow.
know
I
they
wondered why it was
have
different.
they have holiday shows too.
Wow. I bet they're still in holiday season, maybe until after the new year. Right? That would be really cool.
That would be nice.
Look to the left, guys.
Whoa!
Oh.
Wow, you gotta show
Is that
that.
just
That's so pretty. Moving.
You're gonna have to take it off.
something like that? Hold on.
Look, I can even.
No.
Nope. Wow,
Actually,
that
it's
is
like
so
sunset.
cool. Does it look better on the phone too? I'll be able to watch it.
It's a lot of
Go
glare.
back to Texas because I want to see our movies. Never see.
I have the movies here with me, baby, but yes, we will go back to Texas as soon as possible. We're just gonna come here for
We're
a
just
very
visiting,
short
son.
while.
Scary.
I know.
Why
I'm
is it
gonna go
scary?
this up.
I know, honey. I'll take you to back to Texas, I promise.
Don't go back to Texas, Mom.
Don't go back to Texas.
Turn it back to our faces.
Yeah, it's trying to. Give me a second.
Let's go to Las Vegas.
Texas is a place.
The thing is that there's not gonna, other than, I think that the kids will really enjoy the fountains, the M&M
Go to
store.
Las Vegas. Now.
I let them, we don't do a whole bunch of souvenirs, but I let them each get, like rocks are really important to me. They each got a bag of rocks from Roswell.
Mama.
We're going to Vegas. Yes, love. Baby, you're like over on me a lot, cutting your face off. Is that good? There.
Something like that.
As long as they can see your handsome. Oh, that's good. Also, my lips are chapping. My chips are chapping. Lips are chapping. It's dry heat, or it's dry, whatever is that. That or I'm dehydrated from the trip.
We did see the Eiffel Tower light up and flashing. We actually were able to go to the little club that's up there. Not up there, but on the second floor under the Eiffel Tower.
I enjoyed seeing my cousin and I enjoyed seeing the family, but I did not enjoy being there. I don't think I like nightclubs.
It was nothing special.
My brother-in-law almost started a fight. It was their bachelor and bachelorette party. I think he had been having enough to drink. I don't much. I don't. And somebody was trying to dance with my cousin, the bride to be. So those kind of endings always kind of frustrate me. I like to avoid as much drama as possible.
It takes two to party.
It takes two to party. What is that?
Obviously, he must have felt he had an okay to go ask her to dance.
I was with her. I was right there with her. That guy was drunk. Both guys were drunk. Babe, what about when I was like 9 months pregnant and somebody was trying to hit on me? Guys just hit on girls. Cindy had to yell at her. It just happens. I think I got chapstick in my eye. Bernie? That is just a hint.
Or that, or he knew you were gonna dump the baby here soon. Should be baby free here in a little bit.
Oh my God. I had a leather jacket and it was our first baby, so I don't think I was really big. I think I liked being pregnant.
It was really picked up, locals that won't go out super late at night anymore. Yeah.
Really. The only bad thing is while we have the military Caesars parking privileges, our bus doesn't fit in a lot of places, so they let us they still give us the parking privileges, but instead of doing the valet for us, they'll say, well, you need to take it here or you need to take it there because they can't fit into their valet parking. spray would be a great idea. Yes. Oh, pepper spray and blow a mighty whistle. Ah! Scared me.
Not a knife.
That was Mom's
That's not a knife.
Father's Day night.
That's how I shave at night.
Oh my gosh. If you tried to shave with that thing, you would be dire need of a hospital. As much as you are athletic, you can be clumsy.
Especially the way you're driving, couldn't shave in here.
It's the road. I don't know, the road's pretty new. But it's still bumpy for a new road. It looks new, but it feels bumpy. Last time we came, I was able to visit my Army town. We didn't go on base. I wanted to go on base, but everything was closed. Fort Irwin, California is where I was at, and we were able to go shortly through Barstow. I showed them where I went to school, which looks nothing like where I went to school. It's so weird. I can't remember anything. This was over 20 years ago.
Or you're 20 years older.
What does that mean? You're just being
Old age memory.
Yeah, it's been a bad memory day today. I
Today.
blamed it on the elevation. Yeah, today.
Today.
Look, they have
Curb.
Christmas lights on their bus.
Yeah.
That's cute. What did Kenny say? Grand Canyon, right?
Oh,
turn.
one really cool place on Fremont is the jerky store.
That sounds
They
good.
sell all kinds of beef jerky and meat jerky. If they are open and if you like jerky, it's a place to
Where is it on the strip? Like the little
Freeman.
strip?
Fremont. So the
Fremont.
old downtown.
Yeah, but
where downtown?
Because we went through a lot of places around
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot of people.
I didn't see it.
We went all the way to the Back to the Future Hotel,
We
and
did
then
the
they
whole
covered
thing,
that
yeah.
up too. Yeah, so you kind of have to look around, whatever they have standing in front of.
The whole family likes beef jerky, even the boys.
87 miles
87?
to Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, the boys love beef jerky. What did he put?
1 block from Fremont, very convenient.
Sweet. That's about where we parked was 1 block up.
Yeah.
Beef jerky. If you have a name for it, can you let us know so I can look it up? I'll keep an eye out too as we're down there because we'll be there to watch the girls do the zip line. And I know my mom loves to gamble. And my dad, my brother-in-law, I think we're the only ones who don't really gamble. We gamble with the stock market, which is gamble enough.
Yeah.
That's where we put all our money, all our pennies go into this. Not exactly the stock market, the crypto market. Oh, I forgot to buy back into the stock. I forgot.
No, just wait. There's. I don't know if y'all follow Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's been rising. They've been talking about hyperinflation.
I sold my Bitcoin right before the big drop, before the big rise. I was dumb.
Well, it could
I
be
broke even or lost like
really making a run, or it's so something.
the guy that said that once predicted it would be at 20,000 when it was very little said 20,000 was nothing. That one day he predicted that Bitcoin would be at 200,000. Is that what he said?
I've heard predictions. The newest one is about 100,000, but
Maybe not as big, but I mean the fact that it's at 28,000 today or these last days, I did not think it would be hitting 28,000.
But anyways, like she was talking about not buying back into a certain stock, we're still expecting a big drop in the stock market. I don't know if any of y'all play the stock market or in the stock market, but we are expecting for another shoe to drop, and that's when the markets are red, we like to buy. When it's red, that's when you buy.
Unfortunately, I missed the mark on selling when it was high because I was nervous that it went up and down and it went even higher up. So I was just like, it's going to go higher up. It's going to go back up. I'm going to wait. And it didn't. It just went all the way.
So that would be greed. You take your profits, you have a game plan,
Yeah, I should have. I should have still sold. I had a
and
really
you want
good...
more, and you want more, and you want more, and then the market turns on you.
So imagine me being like that in Vegas. Forget it. I
Forget
stay
it.
away from all the gambling. I like
Anthony,
to see
what's
the
up,
sights.
Anthony?
Hey, Anthony. Hi.
Our holidays were good. How were yours, Anthony?
Kenny, did you stay in San Antonio for the holidays? I am excited. Anthony answered.
Not much, just chilling, watching you guys.
What's up?
What's up?
We're chilling
One
talking to you
thing
guys.
you need to be careful with is Bitcoin is when the Fed make their own digital currency if they do sell it. Yeah.
That would be it?
So I don't know how closely you follow it, Kenny.
Kenny's very well
But
versed in this.
there's all
That's
this
right.
hype coming out right now, or they're talking about manipulation from Tether, and every time they print a whole bunch of Tether, Bitcoin rises. I don't know if you heard about this, the SEC going after Ripple, but I think that was a needed exchange that needed to go on because Ripple's been wanting clarity this whole time. They've been deemed by another agency as a currency, but we don't really buy Bitcoin. I say Bitcoin because everybody knows Bitcoin.
Why did I buy so much Bitcoin when it was 8 cents?
Yeah, she told me to get in when Bitcoin was 8 cents, and I was just too busy with basketball, and it just seemed more of like a headache. But I'm
Who knows what we
100%.
even have stayed in?
Well, I'm not. I'm about 96% into XRP and about 6 cents or 6%.
I also wanted to buy when it
96,
dropped
no,
down to
94%
3600.
XRP,
This year,
6% XLM, and just taking a hedge, taking a bet, because you talk about that the Fed coin or the Fed dollar that has to run on a system. Every government's going to have a separate, their own currency. Germany has their own digital dollar that's backed by XLM. Africa, some places in Africa, their currency is running on the XLM, the rails, the XLM rails, or the blockchain or whatever it is. So one thing, I guess diving into it, seeing the research, they've already, XRP, Ripple, they're already in bed with Bank of America, Bank of England,
I don't know any of this stuff.
Santander, SBI, HSBC, and a bunch of other little banks. A whole bunch of these are just the major banks that pop up in my head right now. If you look closely, you look it up, you'll see that Bank of America has already filed patents to use the Ripple technology, but in their own way or something like that. So they're in bed with a lot of these major banks. They need clarity. Is XRP a security? Is it a currency? A lot of people in the XRP community feel that it's a currency. And if anything, if it was ran as a security, it was ran as a security early on, and now it's a currency. What people here in the US need to realize is that 94% of XRP's business is ran overseas. So if they strike it down here, there's still life for it overseas, which they won't, because again, the game plan, and this is, tell me if I'm wrong, Kenny, but the game plan is to eventually bring down Bitcoin. They'll bring it down here with the Tether, with the China mining, with the energy crisis and the green crisis and all this global warming stuff. And because like Bitcoin takes out a bunch of energy to mine. So that's what's floating around.
I think that was part of the issue.
Yeah, so there'll be a burning of the system and a rise of a phoenix. That phoenix will be from the cryptocurrency field, from something's gonna bridge all these digital assets. And the only ones that, and there's a few of them, but XRP, XLM, Algo, XDC, and there's a few other good projects, Sologenic. There's some, they just don't pop into my head right now. But something's gonna bridge them. What's gonna bridge them? It'll be that blockchain that bridges the dollar with the euro with whatever Germany or whatever any other country uses, Japan. Even China's gonna be up in there too with the digital But we'll see. I mean, it's all, everyone's just getting their positions. You're red or black. Which one are you betting on? And whoever's the winner there's gonna be a bunch of millionaires made in this next go round.
I was betting on the cruising industry because it went down so low. Disney though, Disney just straight, like, I could not believe the Disney stock, it had not moved that much in years.
Man, I didn't. And it really, is there
I
a
told
reason
you.
why Disney should be booming like
I
that?
don't know, but I told you let's buy at a certain point. And had I been paying attention when it went down to like in the 90s, which still the XRP had a higher return than that still.
I mean,
If you
I
had
was sitting
sold
on
within a few weeks
200%.
ago,
Yeah, I was
if you
sitting
had
on
sold.
200% rise on XRP. You try to get a 200 rise out of Bitcoin,
Because then last week it
No!
tanked.
it tanked. But only because XRP, again, I'm saying XRP because I know so much about it, but they're doing the airdrop, the Flare token airdrop, and I believe that airdrop's going to combine the XRP and the Ethereum network, the blockchains there. It'll pass value back and forth through that blockchain. So that will be big. But, I mean, we're
What's
sitting
Kenny
pretty
saying?
nicely.
All funny money right now.
All funny money, yeah, it's all funny money. But
Yes,
if you
sir.
think about it, fiat itself is funny money. Look at the thousands that they're about to, or the millions that they're going to print for this next stimulus. And I really do believe that's why Bitcoin's blowing up so much, is because all the stimulus talk as well. They're
As
anticipating
soon as I heard
new
that,
buyers.
everyone was upset about the stimulus, but then I started hearing
You beat him!
that it was going to happen, and then next I started hearing that they were still discussing it, or that. So when I, especially when I go on vacations, I try not to look. Good job, son. When I go on vacation, I try to go on vacation from everything, like mental, emotional. I try to not look at the news or my stocks or emails too much because otherwise my brain just won't get a break. And I still can't stop looking at, like when I went into that restroom, they had a really nice tile trim. The house is on my mind constantly because I'm staging it. This is my first time staging a property fully. So I've been very, very busy doing all that, and it makes me a little excited and nervous, and then all of this going on. So I haven't even had a chance to pay attention. So I definitely lost quite a bit of money with this money stuff. You're right, Kenny. You're right. Oh my gosh. I wanted to cry. I told him I'm not looking anymore, but I'm going to buy more just because might as well.
Yeah, if you would have bought within this last drop, and Kenny's right, he's like, those with money can do it and those without money can't do it.
That's true.
And then Anthony was talking about Disneyland closing again, so they were actually open, I'm guessing.
I did know
see
they were open.
I did see streamers streaming from there, and now they're closed again.
Well, I thought just the springs were open. I didn't know Disneyland was open. I thought it was just the springs and the restaurants. And then I heard that they were going to shut down again. When I
Welcome
heard
back,
California
Ricky.
was going to go back into lockdown, I was like, I didn't know they ever came out of lockdown because none of the big parks had opened. But maybe I missed it. I don't know. Six Flags is open just for a drive-through right now. So
Six Flags?
not in Magic Mountain in California.
How do you drive through that?
I have no idea, but as I looked through the thing, it looked like it was in the park.
Maybe they have a line.
They
Maybe
do
you
have-
get there, you park,
Yes,
and then
it is
it's
like that.
like a walkthrough.
And you know they
you
can
can't
drive
go
through
back.
there because they drive their trucks inside. Remember when they drove us out during that storms? And I know that they drive through there. So I really do think that you drive in through the Magic Mountain Park, and then they have it decorated, and you're allowed to buy hot cocoa from your window. But if you open your window, you gotta put your mask on.
Thank you, Ricky.
Windows are
Ricky says
closed.
we rock. So,
Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate
Right.
that. You rock. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate it. We haven't streamed for so long that I didn't know if we knew how to still do it. At first I was like, I don't know what to do.
my hands.
Where's Grogu? Put Grogu on.
Grogu?
Grogu. But I definitely miss streaming so much. It's just been really crazy, especially the staging of the house. As much as everything else is difficult,
What?
sanding,
We're
the
restoring
floors,
the original hardwood
walls,
floors.
the tape and flow.
So,
I didn't even do a lot of it. Like, I did minimal. These guys, Lexi's the maintainer.
Happy New Year's, Ricky.
Happy New Year's. I can't believe it's already going to be 2021.
I'm so excited for 2021.
Are you, baby? Me too.
Yes! I just finished my mom game. Christmas was the best. Santa was the best.
You're right,
Christmas
Kenny.
was the best. We were the best too. Thank you. I hate Santa getting all the credit for everything. I like the dreams thing. I don't know. I'm very.
I don't like Santa getting credit for everything.
And then we did
I
give him
hate
credit. He still thanked one. It's like, wait a minute. Your dad is not. I just almost blew it for everybody that night. I was so upset. It's like, your dad does nothing. Nothing. Well, you play with them.
So Anthony says he feels sorry for all the workers that got let go. And
Oh
I mean,
my gosh,
again,
so many.
But this is what we preach to our kids and,
And
our
we
family.
know.
Our mentality has been different. There is no job security.
And you know, like, if you were disciplined, you're supposed to have minimum 3 months of security backed up. If
And
you're going to
that's
do
minimum.
okay,
They say 6 months.
6 months is going to be
But from what's
a little
coming,
bit
I don't
better,
know if
but
any of y'all
even
listen to Dan
that-
Pena. He's a little bit out there. He's a little bit rough to hear, but he doesn't sugarcoat anything.
I've never heard of it.
But you've heard of him. If I play some of his stuff, he cusses a lot. But he's talking about the financial system and how he made his money, what he did, and he said he calls it the Curie model. I believe it's the Curie model. And he has like a school, and some of the students speak up for him and stuff. But anyways, job security. It's not guaranteed. If you have it, great. But understand that company, that whatever, can always let you go. And we've known that from the get-go.
That was our main reason for starting our own company and for doing things on our own. But then, lo and behold, we are still under the foot of
Subject to coronavirus or
Not just
anything else,
that.
lockdown, subject
American
to
Heart
that.
Association just flat out said people didn't need to come see us. I specifically chose our career for 2 reasons. One, what happened with Lexi on Saved Her Life. But 2 was because I felt we needed something that was recession proof, something that, because the 07-08 recession really scared me. Real estate scared. It all was very scary. We lost a tenant. Thankfully, we only lost 1 tenant. And then next thing you know, American Heart Association says, hey, you've got 4 months where you don't need CPR. And that really punched us in the gut. So we had to step it up into overtime. We had to think outside the box, definitely reduce our financial outgoing, tighten the belt.
No more Bill Millers.
We haven't had Bill Millers for years.
Ever.
It's been years. Our accountant literally said, yeah,
You're eating out too
you need
much.
to, no, she said, you need to stop going to Bill Miller specifically. They knew us by name. That was a problem.
It's bad when the restaurant knows you by
And
name.
then the boys couldn't just eat like a couple of tacos. They each wanted like 5.
They were down, and they have big
They're
tacos
big,
too.
but they're big boys. So
Kenny was, well, I did see that
What is
Kenny
it?
when the Gavin Newsom was telling everybody to stay home, and he was out there eating at the restaurant. But he's not the only one, right? Nancy Pelosi did the same, or wasn't wearing a mask in a
she
place.
said she was set up.
She was set up.
I felt bad for the business owner
there was
because
somebody else, though.
I have a few business owners that are in the salon
Oh.
business, the hair salon business.
Yeah.
And remember, our neighbors were telling us that they had a rough time because they had to shut down. They didn't have a choice. They couldn't do it from their home. They couldn't do it from their companies.
Kenny,
What could you do?
did you hear about the mayor from Austin? Kind of did the same thing. Was talking about whatever,
I didn't hear about that.
but he was in Cabo or Cancun, Mexico, some beach resort, telling everybody
Oh,
to
I
stay
did
home
hear
or
about that.
take precautions or something. I don't know, but it's do as I say, not as I do. All
I
these
think in the
mayors, governors, all these people in power,
Well, now they're talking about a new strain
they're
coming
better
from
than
London.
thou.
In my mind, it's really hard to run from completely, especially when at first they were saying, don't wear a mask, the mask is dangerous. Your groceries have it, your bags have it, your clothes have it. It felt like, you remember the Sword in the Stone when that the wizard becomes.
Oh yeah, they talk about the pox and all those germs.
And it's like all over you. And I remember that scaring me as a kid, and that's how I felt. Was like it's absolutely everywhere. How are you gonna avoid that? So we started like really taking a lot of extra vitamins. Like if you're gonna, you know, have to battle it, try to arm yourself with a little bit of extra vitamins. But that's really all we could do, because I didn't think that there was a way to 100%. There were so many people we knew that said, I didn't go out, I didn't go anywhere, I didn't have any contact, and they got coronavirus. And they couldn't explain how.
You just say,
Well,
it's on your clothes, it's on your...
That's what they said. I don't know. People, my family was spraying their like groceries, and they were wiping down every single thing they bought from the grocery store, like chips, like everything. And I thought, we have a family of 7. If that's all I do, that's all I'll ever do. Like, we don't have time to wipe everything down and to, you know, I quarantined Lexi. I was so scared at first. I'll never forget. Lexi's like, can I come out? And I was like, no, you stay in. And I would drop her food off, and it was just not paranoia, because she just wasn't, she had a tickle in her throat, and it could have been anything. Could have been her yelling, but we were trying to be very careful, and we still try to be very careful, especially on this trip. The hand washing, the not touching things, the mask. We're trying to be careful because we don't want to put others at risk. Like my aunt, she got sick, I'm guessing from somebody
Or put us in.
grocery store, yeah, or us. But I just feel like it's like the flu. Eventually, I don't think you can run from it. If you get it, you're gonna have to battle it, and just hope you're healthy enough to get through it.
Like this is the first Christmas. Like we didn't have it at my mom's house. We usually get together Christmas Eve, have one big thing. But I guess the talk was before that we had to quarantine for 14 days. You gotta work. People gotta work. If you're not sick, you don't need to quarantine. You gotta work. And then you gotta take a COVID test. So take a COVID test, quarantine for 14 days, and then you can come over to mom's house. Like,
even if you're getting groceries, like it's
I
for
can't
us,
do that,
it's not possible.
but then I don't want to be the one to introduce COVID to the family, to my
mom. She's
mom.
like 80, in her 80s.
So,
And my grandma's 90, however old Mickey Mouse is, 92.
I would much rather go to Disney. But.
And just stay away from the family that's the most at risk.
Yeah.
Although we have visited them, because there was a time when they were so alone.
Yeah.
Like, remember when your mom almost like snuck us in her house for Mother's Day? She's like, come inside. And we were like, we're not supposed to stay here.
I mean, they're happy to see us, but it's just...
But we try to stay away. The boys, it's really hard for the boys to stay awake. They want to hug her.
They're huggers.
They're huggers. They'll hug everybody.
Well, especially, I mean, that's what we taught them. That's what we teach them. Like, you go to the elders, you go give them a hug, kiss, shake the hand, whatever you need to do. That's what you do.
There goes your box.
They said good portions of people who were tagged as COVID didn't have it on the news. They said they looked at New York and one guy crashed his bike and
I heard about that. I sure did. One of our students, like a cousin or one of our students' family members, said that they had intentions of starting a lawsuit against the hospital where their father died, because their father died of a heart attack, and they knew about the pre-existing, they knew what the situation was, but when he died, they tagged it as COVID, and they were like, he wasn't even tested, he had nothing to do with COVID. Oh, and then we had family members in Beaumont that worked at a medical clinic, said that they all had to get swabbed and send in the samples, and they decided to send in some unswabbed samples, right?
of like a stapler or a printer.
It was just, no, I think they just,
They wasn't like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
they swab like.
either way, the ones that didn't swab a human came out positive for coronavirus, so maybe it was just in the air, I don't know.
Maybe it was that bad. The whole place had coronavirus. And you just needed to do this with your little swab and you got
But I know that
coronavirus.
there's going to be financial compensation involved, and so of course I expected numbers to be skewed. But the quarantining and the coronavirus test for the 7 of us, that wouldn't have been possible. And we miss the family craziness because, man, our family craziness gets pretty wild. My mom and my sister and our family was still together on Christmas Day, but my mom would still wear her mask.
Kenny was saying that they were telling the hospitals if they take a corona patient, they get paid more.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what
I think
was talking
that,
about.
so if
They
you look
do.
at the flu
That's
is
for
pretty
sure.
much,
They
from what I hear, is
died.
cured. Everyone's cured from the flu. No one catches the flu anymore. For that reason, to get paid more, it's now COVID.
Part of
Everyone
it is-
catches COVID.
I'm just assuming, but I'm guessing that part
You
of
got
it
a
is
runny
because
nose, you got COVID.
part of it is because of all the sanitation procedures that have to be done. It's so much more expensive. Everybody's prices went up because
But,
of
like-
the extra sanitation
Like, to me,
precautions.
you should have sanitized like that before
Well,
anyway.
we
Someone
have
leaves a
to.
hospital room,
We have to because
Wipe
of our
the whole
mannequins.
place down.
We don't have a choice, yeah. So everything we were already doing
this
before
person just
coronavirus,
had
as soon
gonorrhea.
as
We didn't
coronavirus,
wipe anything
oh my
down.
gosh, stop. As soon as coronavirus started, they were like pushing it more. Like, you really have to wear a barrier device. And we're like, well, you always should have worn a barrier device when giving mouth to another human. And definitely want to always wash your hands. And that's what was kind of funny to us because nothing really changed, but we had to emphasize it.
I agree. Kenny agrees with me. I agree with Kenny.
But the money, yeah. I think there was
They
even
should already be wiping stuff down.
if they died from it, I think they got more money too if they tagged it as a COVID death.
Interesting times that we live in, though.
Very interesting. I think these interesting times are going to lead to many changes, and I think a lot of them are pretty good. I'm actually enjoying a lot of these changes.
I tell the girls that they're living through history. We may be dead and gone here in whatever years, but it's like living through the Spanish flu or something else major like that, or even like
Well, the numbers
9/11.
are not
We're
the
living.
same,
You can speak about 9/11. I've seen the towers, the planes crash into the towers on the news, or the one plane, because they only showed the one plane. But anyways, you're living through history. You're living through history, and this is something that you'll be able to talk about, like the back in the day, the depression, the people that survived the depression.
Nice teacher.
Like if you hear some of the stories they had to say, like one
Just
lady
yes.
they would can their foods, they would do the canning.
I'm not going to tell you.
No fridge or anything like that, so they hid it under the house, so they would store it under the house. And you have to be creative.
Justin, now.
New creativity is gonna come out from this. You see
Yeah, new good things are going to come
online
about.
is like becoming
There's no
more and
choice.
more because of all this. So we just have to adapt. Everybody has to adapt.
Which happens anyway.
Yeah.
That's why when I did the last River Center, or the San Antonio River book tour, I was so surprised everything had changed. I felt so old. I was like, everything I know is gone and changed. Everything's different. My old school, there's a hotel. That's what you were laughing at, huh? It's
Yeah.
weird. But times change no matter what, and you've got to keep adapting. Didn't they say some of the big companies like Sears, they fell because they didn't want to adapt to the times as far as like the drop shipping, not the drop shipping, but
Are gonna be in Vegas for New Year's Eve and New Year's, but it's Marisol's brother's birthday on New Year's. 21, so we're actually celebrating their birthday as
my
well.
boys are so big. They're babies.
Keep on moving!
Which of course has me wanting another baby. Juan kept being very scared opening his Christmas gifts, thinking they were all, that eventually one of them would be a baby onesie. How cool would it have been, Juan, if I would have put like a Duke baby onesie?
I had to pretend to be happy. I would have been happy.
That hurt, Walters.
That hurt. It hurt finding out
Hey,
at
guys.
Christmas in front of everybody.
Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for coming back. The lag here is so bad in this area. I think it's because we passed an airstrip. I think it's because we. What can I say? I can't read
I
it. You gotta
think
read it
some
to
of the
me.
kids are snoring in the back.
The girls maybe.
The teenagers.
Teens. But you know what? They do so much when we
We do
ask for
use
their
it.
help. So
Crack the whip.
what?
Crack the whip.
Crack the whip.
Wow, what's big? That.
And if the two boys were snoring, it would be more helpful, but not really because we need them to sleep at night. It's just when they get a little bit out of control, it drives me.
Stop getting attacked!
I'm gonna say it like the B movie, Jared. That makes me psychotic. I make that crazy. It makes me crazy.
We are. We're gonna go to Texas right now.
No!
No? Okay. There's
We're
a
gonna
place
go
in
to
Las
your sweet,
Vegas
sweet
called
home,
Texas.
baby. We're gonna go to your sweet, sweet home.
It's your room.
I'm gonna buy you a pork chop. Justin's been looking for a pig.
He's been wanting a pork
Be
chop.
right back. Kenny's going to do something. Can you read that?
Pick up my Uber Eats dinner.
Sweet. Okay, Ken. We'll see you soon. Sweet. I wish everybody would tell us what they're having for dinner, kind of, because
That's
then
gonna
if
make me hungry.
that's gonna make us hungry. Yeah.
We're like, what, still
Not close
30,
to you.
45 minutes away
Yeah.
from Vegas?
Well, we're
Well,
not
it says-
close now. It says 7:40.
That's 17 miles to the border, right?
Have we been?
To
It's
the-
6:39, so we already crossed into the new time zone.
Well, we haven't
So
crossed
we're
into Nevada
about
yet, right?
30 miles, 30 minutes away now. Oh gosh. Well, that's not counting the last stop, so I don't know how far we are.
16 miles.
But at least
to
we
the
don't need
border.
gas. Where's my mom?
There. She's meeting everybody. Your sister's
Ricky, thanks
back
for
there at
hanging
the
out.
town where we pump
Ken will
gas
be back,
at.
but thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for being around.
Yeah.
We hope to start live streaming again. I really wanted to live stream a lot of our renovating of the house, but we argue so much.
We have before pictures. We'll show
We're gonna
some
definitely
stuff
do a video.
during, and then we'll do an end
after,
result
of course.
video.
I might start going live, especially if I start I wanted to do some of the live while I was shopping for the projects and looking at like using the platform that my dad gave me for his colors. That was very exciting. But this is our biggest project so far, like this. It is our biggest project and most exciting because we've wanted to flip houses for what, 2 decades?
Wow.
2 decades. 20 years we've wanted to do this, and we actually have a very good house that you would consider flipping, but I'm not flipping that one. That's our childhood home for our kids, and they all are excited to keep it one day, so that's exciting. So right now we have it rented out since we don't live there.
You know none of your kids are going to live there. You know
Maybe
it's gonna
not live
be
there,
a-
but
a
they
revenue
want
generator.
access. Just like the other day when they went, and they had all these nostalgic feelings, and that's okay. If it does revenue, that's fine. I was hoping we would do an Airbnb so that we could sometimes use it because it's actually a very cool property. I would rather let the kids play in that front yard than our front yard.
It's the same.
I don't let the kids in our front yard. And then over there we have like 0.33 of an acre. It's just a big piece of land.
We have the same where we're at now.
Yeah, you're right. It's shaped different.
Shaped it.
If that fence wasn't there and we had that hole from the sidewalk, that whole area, that would be cool.
Whoa.
Maybe you could do one of those fences where, like, the TV patch that we have, that it goes close and open, and have access to open and close it music. I think that
Put a
would be
bigger
nice.
fence there, bigger opening.
They just did that up the road. Did you see the
I
neighbors?
saw that,
The
yeah.
neighbors have been renovating. I love to eyeball all of that because, I don't know, I've been in real estate since I was 8, 12. A long time. It's one of my favorite things. I've been a realtor over 21 years now. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, my license is due for renewal. 33 miles away.
So we're to Vegas? So our stop? 33 miles?
Jay beat the whole game.
What
JP,
game?
the
To
whole
what?
game.
Kirby.
Very nice.
So your
very
parents
nice.
are probably there already.
Dad badmouthed me earlier.
Very, very nice. You're doing this, Valdez. Valdez, baby. Oh, look at her. I see her. She's so beautiful. She's so cute. Hey, princess. I love you.
Oh, man.
I hope my mom's there yet. Not there yet.
They're probably there
If she
already.
checks in, how's she going to check into the other room? They're going to get after her. She can't do that. She has to wait for me. She has to check into one, and I have to check into those soon tonight.
Lexi.
Hello, guys. Clearly, you're the standard craziness behind me.
They love attention.
Let's go to Texas.
They.
No, let's go to Las Vegas.
I'm gonna take your switches away, all right?
I'm gonna buy you a pork chop.
Because y'all complaining. You want to complain again? Give me your switch. Okay, stop complaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her my switch.
All right, thank you. You don't get it back. Give me the controllers. Give me the controllers that were on here.
Just give it to him. He's gonna drive me
Now.
nuts.
Give them to me now. Why did you drop them?
Justin, why are you complaining?
Switch. Don't hold this.
Give me the controllers. And you're not gonna get this back today.
Daddy.
The whole trip, you're not gonna get it back.
Daddy.
Because it's supposed to have its controllers, and it doesn't have it. So you don't know how to take care of the controllers. There's another one. Give me the black one.
Just, did you find the black one a little earlier today?
Yes, I found the black one a little earlier today.
Oh, I thought we left it in the room. Just behave, baby. I'll take you to sweet
Now you
home.
can wait until we go back to Texas then. No, I had a black one. Are you using the black one? Let me see. Give me that one too. Give me the controller.
Always smart ass. He's in a house full of smart asses. Like, what do you expect? Don't be
Can I get it?
rude.
Johnny, you better give us switch.
Just,
I better?
JJ, I'm working
I
on
better.
it. Calm down.
How about I just take yours? Well, then stop talking. Laying down the law.
Fontes.
Look, the Hoover Dam's coming up right now.
Yeah.
Great. You're not going to see anything. It's dark.
Oh, yeah? It's still there. It doesn't negate the fact that it's there.
It does, because is it there if you don't see it?
There's some tree making in the woods if it falls
I don't know.
and no one's there.
Maybe if you finished your sentence, I could help you out. But
Okay. A tree falls in the woods and nobody's around. Does anyone hear it? Or does it make a sound?
it makes a sound and nobody hears it.
Yes.
Of course it makes a
Well,
sound.
there's a Hoover Dam then.
And the animals hear it.
And
give my
there's
son
a
his
water,
switch.
there's a dam.
He just wants to be back home. He doesn't like being away. You should know how that feels.
Stop being a credit.
Who left the basketball Olympic team to come back?
I got your switch though.
Stop it.
You don't have it.
Lexi,
I got your
Why
switch.
did you respond like
you
that?
want to push it?
I got a jar of
Which one?
switch.
He's going to get his
Wow.
switch back.
You won't give me
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Push what? What am I
I
pushing?
am not.
Hey guys, welcome back. We had some lag. We're by the Hoover Dam. We're not sure if it's a Hoover Dam issue or if it's a
It's a
Juan's
damn issue.
energy. Yeah.
Well, if you say that again, no, you.
Juan and Justin are arguing. Oh, would you
So wants to
stop?
kill all of us.
Would you stop?
Stop trying to kill us. Why you want to kill us?
I don't like driving around this area quickly, so I'm driving slow. I think this is the Hoover Dam. Is this the Hoover Dam? Can't see a thing. Okay, Juan. 3 miles, 2 miles. You know what to do.
High profile vehicles.
So I think we're considered high profile vehicles.
Ish. Not
This is the
really.
Hoover Dam. Is this it?
Hi.
This is it?
It's coming up. I mean,
Hoover Dam. Visitor Center, exit 3 miles. Oh.
closed. Keep going.
Of course, Alexandria. We're not going to go in the daytime. But the last time we were here, it was beautiful. We got a chance to see it.
Last day you cried.
There was a dam.
Daddy cried one.
Jay and Justin, cut it out.
Mother thought you get your shoes back.
Justin hasn't said not one word. It's all Jay. Next time.
Yes, we're getting real close, Kenny.
We're only like 40 miles away, I think.
Lexi, leave him alone.
What?
Leave him alone.
We're talking.
Are ya?
You guys have complained not once. You just told me you loved me.
Oh.
That changes everything.
It doesn't. He's grounded.
He's not grounded. You're grounded.
Yeah, you
I'm
grounded.
married. That means
Yeah,
grounded.
you're going to jail.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you realize, admit, and come to terms with it. Makes everything easier. I think this is the Hoover Dam Bridge right now that we're going over. Kenny just said something. What did Ken say? Oh, you see it?
What did you say? Wade has. You had dinner yet? No, we have not dinner yet. Probably gonna grab something when we get in there. What are you doing?
It's almost time to kiss me.
Neck.
We're almost to Nevada.
It's almost time to force you to kiss me.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm sorry. I started a thing.
State lines. Look, this is where people walk. This is
It's over here.
psychotic.
The Hoover Dam's
Okay,
over
we're
here.
over the Hoover Dam right now. I get really, I don't know that I could do that
This
walk.
wall's like
I
extra
would
tall.
want to. No, it's not. Well, yes, for a
This
vehicle.
here, for here, I can't.
Just knowing I'm over it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I can totally jump.
Nevada, get over here, buddy. Get over here, buddy.
Nevada.
Valdez. Wait,
We want him to wait till the last
Okay.
second to give you that
Yeah.
kiss.
we
Yeah,
have to
'cause if I do
kiss
it
at the state
beforehand-
lines. Then he has to do it again.
No.
Purple Heart Highway. Yes, I wanted to ask you, Kenny, what you were having for dinner, but then Juan and I thought if we did that, we're going to get very hungry. And who knows what we're going to eat tonight or when we'll have a chance. We have to check in. We have to
And a
get
pot.
settled in. What? Macaroni in a pot. Lexi, you're funny.
I just said macaroni. Dad finished
You know
it.
what you did.
I know what he did. He's a stinky dog.
Jay's
I know what I
pushing
did.
some
I'm gonna
buttons.
take your switchy.
He's pushing those buttons. Justin got in trouble for much
You
less.
want to get me to switch back?
Yes,
Oh,
he
you
does.
gave it to me. Trying to be a smart
I'll
boy.
give it to you.
He's like, here,
Yeah.
you can have my switch.
Take my
Okay.
switch.
You're welcome, baby, but I can't
Don't
try.
get a backpack
No, I'm
to
not
carry
giving
stuff
it.
around.
Thank
You
you
punished him for a lot less.
When we get home, there's tinkle dance.
Daddy.
Don't get his switch.
Two of the babies that Juan, actually Juan goes up against all the kids now.
Doesn't just want to switch.
They all like their shot at him.
Doesn't just want to
Mia
switch.
just doesn't back down. I don't do what Kenny says.
I did. I'm still fighting with this dummy here. I'm trying to see them.
Daddy's not fighting with a child.
Yes, I'm part of the child.
Child. No.
Hug it out and give it back.
Hug it out.
Some Italian chicken parm,
Oh.
wings and salad.
Oh, it sounds so good. Chicken.
Yes, Jeff. Yes, we're still driving.
Chicken sandwich salad.
Oh, you want to
Hi, Jeff and Angela. We're still on the road. We are over the Hoover Dam right now. I think we may have just passed it by one exit now.
33 miles though. 33 miles. We should get to our destination at our time here, 6:31.
So how come we went home this route to San Antonio when we left Las Vegas last time?
We took some of this route here, but we went down to Phoenix.
Okay.
Instead of going down to Phoenix, Flagstaff is what we did.
Okay.
Why are you laughing at?
I got it. Because I was wondering, why did we pass the Hoover Dam?
Let's go
Wow.
gambling. My luck score.
2 miles in and we got one casino.
Daddy
Ah,
goes in, he
watch
goes,
it,
wait, wait,
watch
wait,
it.
wait, wait, I'm
It
the
goes
private member.
coming fast
Hey,
from around me.
no.
I am not driving over
Wait,
these
wait,
things
wait,
fast. Can't. This bus
I'm
doesn't do well at all with winds.
I'm heading here now.
Last night it was very windy.
Stop it, I'm paying you. You're paying me.
Yours, puppy?
I'm petting you. You're petting me.
Yours, puppy?
Are you a puppy?
Guys,
Yep.
yawn so that your brothers can yawn with you so that they can pop their ears.
Yawn.
No, Lexi, like,
No.
if I have an early death, I'm going to blame it on Alexandria.
Mama says to
I thought it would be Mandy, but Lexi's
She's
right,
really
right
pushing it.
pushing it, yeah.
Keep hanging.
Pushing it.
What I do?
What do you do?
I said keep hanging.
Lexi, there's buttons and
Florida.
you're pushing them. Florida.
Or since they have their annual pass holders too.
Oh, wow.
I push buttons.
You push buttons. I
49
couldn't believe
miles.
that Disney stopped doing their annual passes for a little bit. I couldn't
Are
believe
they
that.
back open or no?
Disney's
I think
open.
you could buy tickets. I
No,
don't know.
annual passes.
I don't know, baby.
This poor guy went into limp mode
Woo!
probably.
Poor guy, he's in limp mode.
Do a prayer for him.
Do well,
I'm not
bro.
scared or anything.
Yeah,
Hang on.
It
Very
gets better
sorry.
when you go downhill.
But it's because of his diff, his knock sensors, right?
All that
Whole
the
system, the
emission
diesel
system.
is so rough on truckers. When we came last time, that's what we battled with was limp mode. And talk about you're coming from last. Baby, give him his switchback.
We're playing this and now you're hanging out.
Oh, okay.
Although if you'd like to switch back, but we're hanging out.
Acted like you were gonna give him a switch, and you ate chips instead.
Did I eat chips instead?
We lagged out, guys. We lagged out. Sorry. The street is in limp mode. Wipe your ears, and you can make. There was something before this. I think. I don't know.
Jeff says it was really good. We are really blessed. How was yours?
We had a very blessed Christmas as well. Very quiet, warm at home. Amazon shopping, basically. I don't like to shop in stores a lot, anyways. It's so much easier to see like a whole bunch of different options. Amazon's my favorite. Amazon Prime's my favorite thing. I also do a lot of outgoing shipping. So.
It's convenient, but like clothing products,
No.
it's better to like.
Oh my gosh, we bought some Champion sweatpants for Mia, and they were like just in size. I'm still sad about that. I have to return them or buy, and I think those are too small for Justin. Otherwise, I'd let him keep them. But I was really hoping Mia would have them for this trip, so that was stinky though.
I don't think you're petting me, right?
We are starting to see a little bit more lights.
We're coming around this corner.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Should be able to start seeing Vegas here as we. There's probably another little turn, half turn, and then you'll start seeing city lights.
We'll turn around and show you guys the city lights when we get closer to something because it's dark out here
You're
right now.
crazy, man.
But we'll let you guys see the Vegas lights. I'm so excited to go get a picture in front. Oh, we forgot our maroon outfits.
We're not gonna do that again.
Daddy, look at Justin's hair.
Actually, they have their maroon outfits. We don't.
Stop.
That's fine.
Stop.
I still want to do that photo. Why I brought all those lights and the batteries
Photos.
over there by the Las Vegas sign.
Mama, look at Justin's new hair. Stop. Yeah, I'm telling you what she wants to
This is why nobody wants to do anything.
Mama, look at Justin's new hair.
Look at my new hair.
You went all the way for the jugular.
Look at my new hair,
I
Mom.
can't see you. What are you, Justin Bieber? Pick that up off his beautiful
Most
face.
people just go to the Las Vegas sign, they get off their car, they take a picture.
And then it's over.
She wants to set up a whole studio.
You
No,
can't
because
see
that's how you do
otherwise.
best yeah.
You don't get any photos.
Our photo that we had last time came out
We
fine.
paid for it. We paid
Pay
the
for
guy who
another
had
one.
a light.
Pay for
You don't know
it.
if he's going to be there.
I'll get a light. Look, I got your light.
Your
It is a
light didn't work last time. We tried it. You need
Yeah, I saw through light.
That does not work. In
Chuck E.
Vegas,
Cheese.
look, what is Kenny saying?
breaking news. Trump signed
Did he really? Wait, Ken, are you joking?
Trump signed the, what's that,
The meager.
600 stimulus.
So that means that.
What happened to
Did he
2000?
really?
Wasn't he trying to push 2000? But then they still had all the pork spending, so he caused them out on the pork spending,
I don't know, baby.
and nothing happened.
They gave the adults half, and the kids got more each. So basically giving more to people with kids, but if you don't have a child, you get half. Half of last time.
It's just half a person.
No, but I mean that doesn't cover absolutely anything, and I don't care.
But what
where
he was
you
saying,
live.
what Trump was saying too, is that they're giving money to all these countries
Yes, love.
when it should be spent here on our people.
Don't you?
What?
But
I don't really know the politics of all that. Being in the
Get there. When we
military,
get there.
I don't
Jay,
understand.
1 hour.
I don't
1
know.
hour. 1 hour.
But this is where we talk about people are gonna have to switch up what they do. Like it's gonna change up everything. It's gonna change up what people. Some people work their whole life to get to a certain place in a company, and it's gone. You know what I mean? And so people are gonna change things up, and they're gonna have to think outside of the box, be creative.
But this kind of touches on what we were talking about earlier, is that you're printing to infinity. Every country's printing money, giving out stimulus, giving out money, or just using it for corporate or government purposes. Anyways.
Is it a red day?
In 10 miles, take exit 20.
Sunday, tomorrow we'll find out what time we should take US
Because
futures.
last time they did it, the stock market like bounced high.
Probably have good bounce too. Just because there's more money and it's pumped into the system, that means people can buy and do stuff.
Well, I mean, if it really was signed and they're gonna move forward,
Or maybe this could just sign this one and we'll come up with another one later. Or
I don't.
whatever
know how long it
administration,
took to
whatever
get this
administration takes place or takes over on the 21st, they'll start a new stimulus or something.
I
So
think I
I'm
heard
sure
about
if it's
that, too.
Biden, they're gonna extend the whole lockdowns a little bit more. Or maybe they say we're safe. We got our president in office. Corona's cured. We don't have to worry about Corona anymore. Maybe they say that. Who knows?
I don't know.
Because you know they can make stuff disappear like overnight if they wanted to. Bring back the flu. No one ever did anything about the flu.
I hope that the people who need help can figure out new ways. What did you say?
Germany gave up to 7,300.
Really, to their citizens?
Everybody.
Germany's got like the 30-hour work week, the 1-year maternity plan paid for moms, and so Germany's like on top of stuff. And actually, I haven't checked on it lately. That was just the last time I checked. It's been a year.
France gave 7,500.
Wow. Wow. It does kind of make us look bad.
That's what our elected officials, being Democrat or Republican, doesn't really matter. That's what they think of us, though. They think that less of us. I don't care what side you are. This is your officials making this policy for
I
you.
just don't like losing my
That's your
rights.
worth.
I don't
You've been
like
shut
losing
down.
my
You've been
right
out of
to
job.
work.
This is what you're worth. You're worth $600.
I don't think that they should have. There was one company I saw recently that had a bar, and they were about to do the bar shutdowns again, and they said, "We don't care what they impose. We will be open. Come and see us." Which I'm thinking if they did that, they might get a fee or a fine. But yeah, I've seen that already. It was like Facebook. But these are company pages. This isn't somebody just saying something. This is like, we're gonna be open. We don't care. What did Kenny just say?
He agrees with me.
Read what he said.
He said.
You constantly say I agree. Does he seriously?
On at our Disney Adventures, I agree with you. He said Australia gave out 1,900. Denmark gave out 3,200. France gave out 7,500.
Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Taking a person's right to work away, in America, I would have ever thought
Where
that
does
was
your
gonna
wife
happen.
go to school at, Kenny or Anthony? And yeah, we do own our own CPR business and first aid with American Heart.
We're an American Heart Association training site.
And we do several. So we do Fike School of Pharmacy. We do UT.
I see the high roller. That's it.
Let me show y'all our
Guys,
view.
let's turn you around.
Oh yeah, Vegas!
That's not a very good view.
Let me turn off this light.
Guys!
Guys,
Still not a
Still
good
not a
view.
good view.
Because our window's dirty. Yeah, the dirty window.
Turn it back around. Turn the lights on.
All right, we're gonna get. I don't know what's better, our
Never
faces
mind.
or that skyline.
If you guys absolutely prefer to see the skyline, let us know. But
We're
windows turned.
We're our prettiness is locked in. That still gets prettier over there.
What? Thought you were complimenting us on this.
I would backhanded.
Try to
Always stay
always
backhanded.
compliment us.
City!
That's
city,
terrible.
City!
Cindy wanted us to wait, but I really could care less about waiting.
Where?
Planet 13.
Oh, for her.
I mean, we could always watch
I still have to go to
Shades
the
and
room. I have a lot
Emery
to do.
before, because what are they gonna do with Shay and Emma?
Yes, ma'am.
You hear how excited all three of us are that there's city lights? We're out in the middle of nowhere. We now see a huge city. And like,
Are you guys excited about that? You like the city, don't you?
we all are so happy.
See? Those are my girls. You get us in the country, we're like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no,
No, no, no.
Yes, I missed the traffic.
Although I'm sure we could maybe survive.
Traffic.
Depending where.
I'll prefer the traffic over.
No, I'll take the traffic bumper to bumper any
This
day.
road's bumpy, that's why we got the little
Yeah,
shake.
sorry guys.
More than normal.
It looks like I have a.
If I bump with it,
But it's
I look
just-
still. We're just bumpy, we're in a double
So
bumpy.
you think that that's the government just doing it because they feel they have to keep up with other countries, but not really wanting to, and just kind of telling us
Who knows why they got
what?
stuff?
Because the one thing that upsets me is I don't want this whole thing to drive the entire economy into a government-dependent citizen, like population. Like
Isn't
that's
that
just
the
it
goal,
shouldn't be
though?
that way.
That's the goal, what every big government wants.
And that's
is
what I was
independent.
afraid for California. We have friends over there who, I mean, they just
Wait, where are we at?
Who's
haven't been
talking?
able to work. We're already in Las Vegas. I have to
What
exit at
highway
3.
are we on?
I don't know, baby. I can't read that. 305?
It's just is barely leaving that country. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes.
It just
That's all
for
she
us.
needed, that's all
So
she needed.
since it happened, I started to ship more. I remember one of our close friends was not wanting to do face masks, and I encouraged because they were already doing ears. And so I was like, everybody loves you guys. You should just totally do it. And
Yes, Vegas. We just said that.
that's what we have. Check out my mask. Can you show my mask?
Showing the Las Vegas.
I may have lost one.
Well, this was made by TTG.
Yeah, no,
Or,
actually it's Dreams Do Come True Co. on Etsy, which is TTG. Yes, it's Courtney Galaxy.
It's if y'all know John from TTG, it's his
John,
daughter,
Dana,
Courtney and Cam.
and Laura was making cookies, although I'm going to wait till we get back
Oh,
to
you
order.
really
I'm
said
ordering
this.
Christmas cookies from Laura. I hope she makes them for me
Beauty and
still
the
because
Beast.
I wasn't going to get them on time, but I want to get them. And I can't wait to taste Laura's Christmas cookies because, oh my gosh, they look so good.
That's the monorail.
And so supporting small businesses if we can. I do a lot of Amazon shopping too. And I started selling a lot of my items. I started selling
Dia de
my
los
Disney
Muertos.
souvenirs.
Daddy, that's what the switch.
That's good for Justin.
Huh?
Just
That's
a
good for
minute, love.
Justin.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Lion King. It's all right there.
2.0.
In 2 miles, take exit.
But we have an iron to the west.
Boom. That's supposed to be Tron.
But I started to do other things other than just our company. So the renovation, guess when we got the renovation? We were so excited. Somehow in my mind I thought this is terrible for China. It's terrible for them. I feel really bad for them. It's going to stay in China.
What
I,
is?
honest to God, thought that.
What is?
The
Oh,
coronavirus.
No.
I just was being wasn't thinking ahead, which is so dumb of me because usually we do and we would. But at the same time, it's opposite. I don't know what else.
Thinking ahead, because we're like how many weeks before all this? We're in
we
Home
were already
Depot
in the process,
grabbing
so
masks,
you're
and then we
right.
have
That was
this
January.
Jesus wannabe looking guy trying to preach to us on how we're overreacting. Right? You remember him?
Yeah,
Saying,
he was like laughing at me for wanting to buy them.
I'm like, why are you asking these fools? Half the time at Home Depot, nobody knows
But
what
we
they're
were
doing.
about to do a renovation.
And she always wants to ask somebody. I'm
And I
like, hello, who am I? And you're like, you're not to work
You
at
told
Home
me not
Depot.
to buy them all. You said don't.
I said don't. I said don't buy. Because look where we're at. We have big old gas masks.
No,
Instead of using
renovation. What do we use
little
when we're
flimsy
sanding?
mats.
What do we use
You
when we're
use those,
sanding?
you
We
use
use those, and
Yeah.
there
We could have
was
eventually
none
bought
available.
We could have
No, you couldn't eventually buy those.
Yeah,
They
they
were
were out.
sold
They were all sold out.
Probably still sold out. Y'all.
Back in. Looks like you don't.
In 10 miles, take exit 12A to merge onto I-15 north toward Las Vegas.
12A.
Okay.
We're still there. We're back behind you. That's the stratosphere. That's what looks funny.
We are in the right location though.
Boy, you are bouncing. This highway is bouncing. You need a built-in gimbal. They need to make a car gimbal. Whoa,
Yeah.
that looks terrible. How does anyone sit there and watch? They could just give it.
Just hold the phone and take it out. So we closed on the house February 21st. By March 11th, everything had closed. That was kind of a...
Juan Rodriguez asked us if we're headed to downtown Disney. No, Juan, is downtown Disney still open in LA? We're talking about how Disneyland shut back down
Well,
again.
we're close to you though. We're in Las Vegas.
Exit 3.
Exit.
No, it said exit 12.
It said exit 12, Mandy. What are you trying to do?
Exit 3. Exit 3.
There's more than one exit, but we're gonna do this one.
Alright. This says 3 right there.
Stephanie Street, exit 3.
We're doing 12A.
Hold the phone again. Juan Rodriguez, how are you? How is the new nephew? The cutie niece and nephews. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Mandy and all of us, whenever we watch Wally, we get the Wally out that you bought for her, and the shirts and...
No toothbrushes, no sink.
This is a terrible highway.
It's okay.
It looks brand new. Skis, snowboards.
You can walk around inside Disney California for free. Did not know that. You want to walk around inside Disney California? What is that? Adventure, right? Adventure. Disney California Adventure for free.
Really, Juan?
Really, Juan, we may take you up after Vegas. We may just drive down to LA and walk around Disney Adventure just for giggles.
Just for giggles. Wow. Take me off. I almost can't stand looking at myself. Take it off the
Well, I'm shaking too.
Oh my gosh. You too? It's because the bouncing of the bus.
What is it? You can't even drink or eat even candy inside Disney if you are breaking the idiotic law.
Oh, so no eating or drinking inside? Wow, for how many hours, even if you sit down?
I don't know.
I get hungry. I have to eat.
Oh my God. This road is bumpy.
So you can go to Disney. You can go inside the park for free and just walk around, shop. Can you shop?
That's what it sounds like.
Let's go.
All right,
babe.
Kenny. Oh, I eat and drink, friend. So he eats and drinks. So you can't eat and drink.
Really?
So Juan, again, Marisol was asking, 100% you can walk around Disney California Adventure? For free.
Oh, we need more bounce.
We need more bounce?
Yeah, more bounce.
Oh, you're so cute. with Hugh Grant.
Governor Will
I
arrest.
know, right? Unlike the roads that we were on when we had our ladder.
Roads.
Is that a Friends joke, you silly girls?
You can go inside Disney California Adventure to shop. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Can you walk around like the roller coasters? Like, can you just walk around and look?
I'm assuming
In that area?
Juan, when you're walking inside, you're right there, right by the roller coasters and all the rides and attractions and stuff, right? So if you wanted to see it, it's just like right there, but closed, right?
Guys, are you answering Grandma?
What? Yeah, we sneeze.
You need
Are
to
you answering
sneeze.
Grandma?
Go ahead, sneeze. Had you sneeze?
I can't. That's the
Oh.
point.
I got that face.
What does she
You
need?
got that face.
I think she's answering my question.
I got my face.
What did Grandma say?
Where's that football field? They got.
I think she's already in Las Vegas. I think she's heading to
She's
the
in-
hotel right now.
Yeah, they're in Vegas already.
Okay, if you want to text her that I think that I should check into this room, it's in my name, this one tonight.
Wait, what?
It doesn't matter. Nada.
Juan Rodriguez was talking to Kenny. He's like, I ate and drank inside the bathroom stall like
I was about
Regina
to say
George
I
for
would
a
do
Mean
that.
Girls.
Oh my God, we just watched that. We just watched Mean Girls 1 and 2 with the girls. That was so funny. They were dying. You girls remember Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was a lot better than the second one.
What's
Because the
Mean
first
Girls?
one had a lot bigger
What's
Saturday
Mean
Night Live
Girls?
cast and Tina Fey.
What's Mean Girls?
Mean Girls was the movie we watched while you played video games.
He said you can only walk and shop Buena Vista Street and Hollywood backlot. So it might be in sections. You know how you have like Main Street USA or like the different parts. We've never been
to walk through the gates.
Would be crazy just to do it,
I think we could do that.
or it would be crazy not to do it.
We could go visit Juan again.
And Mandy wants to go to the end of the highway.
Oh yeah, we need to go to the Santa Monica Pier. We forgot to do it last time. And we didn't really get to walk the grounds at that UCLA.